Hey guys, we're still having technical difficulties here, guys. Just hold on with me for a second here. I got to figure out why I'm having all kinds of problems. So just bear with me here for a second. No, it's set for right speakers. That is what?
Change it to something else, then go back. In Windows. Windows needs to change and go back because Windows screws up with one of the.
No, it needs to be Realtek digital audio.
Yes.
Just. Well, that was in StreamYard. Okay, so let's hear, guys. Sorry, guys. It's internet is not what I had hoped it would be, so we are figuring out what we're doing here. Let's see here. I got a good test here. I got hold on one second here, guys. 1 second. I have an audience, so I need to make sure everything is working here. This PC. Let's see here. I have no idea what's going on here. Okay, well, guys, we are live from Chicago. We'll see if we have anybody go down into the floor. Let me figure out why I am still having issues here. There we go. I think that's working here. Hold on. So it's working. Hold on. Okay, so that's okay. So we're good. We'll pause that. Okay, guys. So we are live from Chicago. Hopefully we'll have somebody sitting here. Ben was here and then he disappeared. So let me see who's in the chat. So hopefully, guys. Oh, we have a lot of people watching. So let's see here. We've got Dutch Studios, Johnny G, and of course I have my contacts in. And so, guys, it'll be a fun night tonight. Kind of running around with my head cut off before the stream. We had boat race. I went and grabbed something from Walmart to hopefully help with my cameras tomorrow. We'll see if that works. Or not with cameras, but with all my battery packs and lights. So, no, and it's not hotel internet, guys. We're actually in the convention hall in one of the rooms upstairs. But this year, unlike last year, there is actually a password on it. So access code to get to it. So that is something that I wasn't anticipating. And I left my new Wi-Fi antennas for my brand new motherboard, and those are at home also because I wasn't thinking. Remember, I only built the computer a couple weeks ago, so I'm not sure who will join us. Invites went out last week, so everybody who got invites for last week's show also got weeks for this week's show. Larry and Jesse are behind me in the room next door doing critical bricks. Kevin was here, but he is coordinating the nominations and voting and all that stuff. But, you know, who knows, might get some video. We did do the boat race earlier today. And so Panda, who is sitting over here, who may pop in behind a wave, did record some stuff from the boat race. I did not win. Yeah, brand new board, new computer, guys. I just bought it. That's why this is my third time to Chicago. Yeah, I got to get used to this because I got a third time to Chicago in a matter of about 3 weeks. So let's see here. We're going to get this guy and move him out of place. We did do some D&D last night. Actually, we'll do this. Maybe we'll do this. It doesn't scroll the way I want it to scroll. Maybe we'll do this. Okay, so we did D&D last night. As we played, Kevin built his mock as we played. It was okay. It was cool. Whatnot. But you know what? Since it seems a little quiet here, we're going to go ahead and we'll play some. Let's see what we got. What do we got for music? You know what? We'll do some Sunny Island. Actually, hopefully that's playing on stream too. Hopefully you guys can hear music. be a little loud. You guys hear music? Can you guys hear music on your end? That's what I want to know. Anybody in stream? No, Kevin has not given away the Lego yet. He has not given away. I mean, I'm hoping. I mean, if Kevin's available, maybe he'll jump in tonight and see. Okay, so that's that audio. This audio. I have people watching, which is kind of cool, guys. If I take this camera, I've got some people sitting here watching our show. You guys were on the internet for a flash of a second. So yeah, so when I turn the camera, so you'll see it. You'll see it right here. See, as I pan the room, there's Panda, guys. We pan the room. Because I actually did a double screen. Did save some money and buy a brand new monitor, guys. So hopefully Ben will come back up. He's here. So no, I didn't. Audio's good. Can you guys hear the music too? I mean, with it being the way it is, the speaker's facing away. Win a want? Oh, Monster House? I don't know, guys. We also have, I just put my cards out here, guys, we have actually cards for the show. Hey guys, I got some beef sticks before I left Monroe. You know, I got some, you know, our official snack sponsor, you know, down in Monroe. And of course, it wouldn't be Friday Night Bricks without cheese curds. So cheese curds for the masses. So you guys like cheese curds? Where are you guys from? Oh, so you're from down here? These are good Wisconsin cheese curds. If you guys want to try them, Panda might even get. You might actually. So, yep, guys. So we're kind of just hanging out tonight. I'll see if I get anybody who wants to kind of walk the hall and kind of maybe I should have Ben do that. See if Ben wants to. And those are probably a little saltier than the ones I deliver. I actually deliver stuff like that. So oh, yes, cool. Well, they're Trans, Purple, and Monster. Yeah, you guys want me to build the haunted house out of Trans Purple again. I can tell it. I know you guys. So it looks like we have about 11 people watching tonight. So we do have some people. Somebody can smell the dairy air. Oh, wow. Well, deep fried cheese curds are great. I mean, these are I think a little bit saltier, kind of the ones that we deliver. We have actually, because I actually deliver for L&L Foods, which is the Bucky Badger ones, and so I actually on my way out of Madison, I stopped and got the beef sticks first, the beer for Brian Bonahum, some beer, some soda. Some local sodas because we did to do a soda draft, and then I have grabbed the cheese curds on the way out. Actually, when I grabbed the cheese curds, I got the soda. So, but we'll see. We'll see if actually, do you need to have you need a pen drive to put any clips from the boat race on or anything?
No, I'm gonna probably edit it first.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're gonna edit it first? Wow. Oh, okay, cool. I don't have mine loaded on here, so. So somebody loves the cheese content they only find here.
Only the cheesiest.
So are you guys watching something else on that, or are you watching?
We're watching you.
Over there on that phone too? That's why we kind of did this too, so you didn't even have to do it if you didn't want to. So it's like, yeah. So we'll see.
No, this is fascinating.
Yeah. So we do a show every week. I have co-hosts. I mean, I have shirts. So for the guys who are on stream know that I've got like my favorite shirt. This is Friday Night Bricks. So I got co-host shirts. They all have them, but a couple of them are next door. And so we do Lego D&D, and so they're doing that. Yeah. Well, you know what? I don't know where he is. I haven't heard from him in a while. So Wisconsin has the good cheese. Yeah, I mean, they're probably everywhere. You just got to really look. You know what? I bet I didn't. You know, so I'm going to do something real quick here, guys. I am going to, since it didn't didn't stay playing. I'm gonna do something in the background here, guys, since there's not a lot of people. I need more people to come up here. I mean, might need to send Panda to go hunt for Ben or something. Oh, there's somebody.
Did you get it to work yet?
Yeah, I got it to work. Panda made it work.
I told him what to do. He didn't want to do it, but he did it at the end of the work.
So let's see here.
I brought a full
Windows,
troubleshooting backpack just in case.
You can't trust the set. You can't trust the setting it's in. You gotta go to another one in the back. The same one.
So, well, what are you eating? When this guy's done eating over here, maybe he'll come sit over here. But maybe he'll put his head. Look at this. He's photobombing me. Do you believe that? Photobombing me while his dad is working on awards. So, like all the co-hosts are not available to help this week. So, maybe what I need to do is I need to have him, when he's done eating, go take his phone and kind of sneak and get some video of the guys playing games next door. They probably don't have their shirts on, so it won't be as exciting as if they had their shirts on. So yes, little Wags is here. So yes.
Don't worry, I'll go get some ideas on the idea.
There you go. See, yeah, Wag Junior.
Let's go. Gamer,
Huh? Oh, hold on, guys. I have to do something here. Let's see if I can do this without crashing the system. With the new computer, shouldn't have any problems here. No. Watch this. Here we go. I can do this. I can do the invite, the copy. I'm in your message. Watch this, Panda. You have it.
Oh, I know.
There we go. Oh, see, look at that. Or Panda, since you're right here, you could always just come sit right here next to me and freak everybody out too, So, but yes, let's see here. So yes, so we got no, yes, King O. I'm sorry, but yes, so.
yes, I should be around.
Oh yeah, little Wag. They want you to give away my Lego. Do you believe that?
All right.
Yeah.
I don't think I.
Spam Lego in chat, and I'll give away his Lego.
You're gonna have to go down and get it.
Yeah, I'll go grab some of his Lego, and I'll give it away.
Did I have a bag down there with some special stuff in it? Maybe.
Spam Lego in chat, and I'll get you Lego. I'm serious. I'll get you Lego. All right. Johnny G.
No, that's not the right word. Johnny G gets none.
Yeah, Johnny G.
Oh yeah, use dollar signs and an S. Oh yeah, you don't get it.
Cutting it.
Oh, look at this. I do it. There is one of my guys right there who's going to maybe eventually jump on stream, but he's kind of eating right now. Everybody's eating. So once everybody's done eating, yeah, that's why we had panic mode. And, so did everybody do okay? Everybody can see it and everything. Well, the funny thing is he's thinking he can eat here and beyond. But watch this. Watch how this works. All I do is I just go.
Hey, what you doing? What you doing?
Wrong one. Oh, wrong. That's definitely the wrong one. Oh, there we go. Oh,
Come on.
oh, poor. Oh, look at this. Wait. Actually, you know what? Actually, here you go. Actually, you know what? You're gonna have to go sit over there for the moment, please. Hey, Big Nate.
Yeah.
Just take your phone.
I have a good camera if you want to use it.
I got a camera.
The small.
Actually,
Yeah.
well,
I left
Nate,
like 6.
Nate, why don't you just pull the table over? I actually originally had to use pull it. No, just pull that end forward.
Swing that in around me.
Yeah, just like that. Yep, there. That way you can come through. So hey guys, we have Big Nate Bricks is here, and look at this. He's gonna sit here for the moment while we wait for Ben, who's doing the most important thing we can do, and that's eat. Yeah. Yeah, your good side. There you go. Yeah. There you go. See, So I got to remember where I left off on the chaps. So see here. It's shades. Oh yeah. Well, maybe. Oh yeah. Okay, guys. I guess we can.
Yeah, it's sunny out here.
It's sunny. It's sunny
Mid
down
afternoon over here.
here. We actually we finally got breeze for the first time in a couple of days, and of course we needed that while we were loading in because it was hot. So
Yeah, it was hot. I got stuck in traffic coming in about 10 o'clock today. And my van started overheating. I was like, come on, just get the last. I literally got 20 miles to go.
Mr. Reed, this
Yes.
is audio and microphone, so if you want.
yeah, but we have the.
Oh, okay.
I learned my lesson with D&D last year. You got to have a good mic.
Yeah, I like the setup.
Yeah. Yep. So there's plenty of cameras. Who knows? We might be able to, maybe get Ben to maybe walk the floor or something. He knows the floor by heart now because he organized it. No,
No, I wasn't.
he's not gonna say he's eating, so that's fun. So Big Nate, talk about He-Man
We're
dolls.
not talking about Mega Blocks.
Oh man, we do have a Scala dollhouse here, guys. They built a custom house for the Scala figs. It is big. I think I took a picture, and it actually somebody standing kind of at it, right next to it. It's pretty big. So.
It's easy.
Where's the other
I told
guy
Zizu I had his
doing
box
this?
earlier.
Where are we going?
Oh yeah. Yep, that's good. So Big Nate does have your box already. I think I'm looking for a couple. I need to find T-Mog to get him Macros box. So I need to. Not sure exactly who he is.
T-Mog, I've run into him twice, so I'll tell you.
So everybody will have to hunt me down, and then I've got one for, and this is all the door prizes, guys. So I gave, or TJ, I got to get TJ's out to drop it. He's sick. He's not feeling well, so he's not here. Somebody said he got COVID, so he's not here at the show. So I'll probably have to drop his door prize as I leave out of town on Monday. I don't know. Big Nate, did you buy
any Duplo? I haven't seen any. I did go to Walmart today. I did not see any good clearance.
I bought some Chima figs. So.
Now the yard sale's tomorrow, so I'll come around. I think Sunday afternoon when everyone's starting to pack up.
Oh yes, the giant train is very cool. Very
That
cool,
is.
but
That's
why?
right
Well,
on the
somebody likes big boys, and they figure they build it in quarter scale. I mean, that's a pretty sweet model. I mean, and you can't even sit on it. So you'd hope it'd be like the garden railroad stuff where you could sit on it. But you look in the back when he was working on the back of the tender of the tender car, you're just looking in there like, wow, it's like sides and like a couple things of Technic, and it's barely, like he says, barely holding itself together.
Oh, so it's pretty hollow then.
It's pretty hollow.
It would have to be that size.
Yeah. So, but it's pretty sweet. I mean, and does it turn? No. Like he said, I asked all the good questions right away. Does it turn? Does it run? Is it, is
no
it
one's
something?
printed track big enough for that yet.
Yeah. Well, you could probably make your own garden stuff. You could probably use like garden rail stuff.
Yeah, if you built to the garden scale.
But you'd have to build it so it'd hinge. But it's a pretty sweet one. I mean, it's definitely cool. I mean, there's some cool stuff here this year, guys. It's full. They worked miracles to make room for everything this year. So it's definitely.
I don't know if you saw my table, but I realized one table was not enough for the 3 MOCs I bought. I measured them and I was like, oh, they're all about 30 inches and the table's 90 something. So no, they're crammed in there. But I don't know if they talk about moving things around. I can definitely move one of mine easily.
I'm not sure what that is. Is that maybe something? Okay, so that's fine. I don't know what that is, but that's fine. Yeah, there's some pretty cool stuff. We did do boat races earlier. They're actually doing the low sensory stuff right now, so all my lights are off on my MOC. I had the MOC all pretty much except for figs set up that first Wednesday, which is wild for me. But after a while, I went back, added figs and whatnot. So got Hinkelrachi on the piano. I'm not sure where he's at tonight. He could be in there also. So definitely. So no, I mean. Hey, people ask for space. It's not unnecessary. It's a train. I mean, it's still. I mean, that's pretty awesome. There's a lot of stuff you can take take a picture with and stuff like that. It's a con. You bring what you want to build and what you build. That's what it's about.
Oh, see the guy that did the huge wings?
Oh yes,
table by your
that's in Wishlug. Yep. So
Yep.
one of our guys did huge wings. I took my new promo shot for for.
You got one too, yeah.
Yeah. So basically, here we'll see if we can, we'll see. So guys, look at that.
You did a pose. I was just like, hey.
So let's see if it'll finish. So yep. So I did so I posed, with the wings, and then of course, since Prontero, is good at swinging at stuff, I figured you could get a nice pose with some wings, So yeah, so and that's kind of, and there's just neat stuff, and actually, there's a good minion thing, and so of course, what did I do? Took a selfie. Look at that. So yeah. So it's there's lots of good stuff there. There's actually some Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, some really good stuff that I feel actually by now Turner would have had some stuff like that. So it actually it brings back what what he meant and what he was headed towards, because he had a really neat one that he was working on. So I think with this Willy Wonka stuff, we might have to still do what we were originally talking about eventually, different than this, for a collab in honor of him at some point. So that'll be something we'll be working on. There's a huge Viking setup, I mean massive, from Twin Lug. Is that Twin Lug, right, Ben? Yep, Twin Lug has that. Yes, so it's fun walking around and talking to all the people that we don't see, So yeah, see, look at that. I took a selfie with Big Nate. Look at that, guys. Look at he's on there twice. Look at it. Man, he is special.
Both screens.
And then we have Hawkeye Lego Man is there with that one we showcased earlier. We showcased that bust earlier at one point. So
He's the table next to me.
So he's there, and and that's pretty cool. There's Castle collab by the Denlog group. Oh yeah, I did get a picture of Moto. There he is. I took a nice picture. And the dress is made out of Lego too, so they got Lego pieces all over. It's pretty sweet.
I saw her walking. I didn't realize. Is that the original cat head, or has he made a new one?
That's a new one. That's new one. That's a brand spanking new one. That one is pretty. Oh yeah. What's the name of it? I saw the name. Dandelions. Yeah. So it's pretty awesome, And of course, during opening ceremonies, Larry got front stage. I mean, crazy. Yeah, he is crazy famous now. If he wasn't famous enough before, he's famous now. My collaborator Michael with our stuff for our Castle collab we're working with. So we did do boat races. I took a picture of Kathy at the boat race, because in the early years, Kathy had a chance to get the boat race. So Larry drunk all the time. No, Larry is actually next door. So
They're doing the D&D.
They're doing the D&D, and it's a board game session. So
yeah, Ted went down to watch the movie. The movie short film festival, but they closed the doors, which I assumed, so I didn't get to go into that one. I was like, but green stream, and that's where I'm meant to be.
Yeah, so I mean, they'll show the winner during closing ceremonies, so you'll get to see what won. But yeah, the Brick Film Theater runs all weekend during the public days, so everybody can walk in. So you'll have to just walk over there and check it out. So lots of good stuff. My setup went quick. I think that's all kind of the stuff I got right now. I did take some pictures of a Minecraft build. Look deeply in there. It says look deeply. It's there's a lot of stuff here. I mean, I've barely walked the hall myself, so
yeah, I've only made it down. I'd say 3 aisles from the right wall. So.
Well, I'm not saying that, but actually, I did talk to Sarah. It's no longer Sarah Moore. I forgot her name already, but she gave me a sig pig. I showed that she was playing the guitar in the orchestra, the legendary Chi Orchestra. She got recruited somehow.
Right.
Hinkle's on the piano. Bricks O'Brien's on the piano. Jesse's Brick Galaxy. I gave him a cape for his guy. He's on the piano. Are you having fun over there, Ben? Ben is here. And we could just have just a giant photo bomb back here. Everybody just kind of pop in. We'll see what happens here. I'm not sure where Kevin is. It'd be kind of cool to see Kevin. It'd be cool to see Brian too. I don't know. What Lego? What Lego are you giving away?
I'm giving you away your Legos.
Where did you get my Legos from?
Your Legos.
No. You should be taking my mock apart.
It's
No.
not apart.
What?
It was laying apart. They were just laying on the ground.
No, they were not.
They were just laying.
No, they were not.
I swear on for G's.
Then somebody did something they shouldn't have done. Then I'm gonna have to report whoever did that stuff. We're not giving away. We're not giving away that. You give away your that's all my ducks.
Your ducks.
The Kraken is now gonna starve. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Yeah, he's trying to, and you know what's wild? Not only did this one come off, this is the one that's actually facing the crowd. He's not even facing this way. He's facing, so people looking at the mock will be like, "Oh, look at that! He's looking at me." And an ice bear.
Yeah, you heard a giveaway. You heard a giveaway.
I was gonna say there was some stuff I was thinking of giving away, but I might have to go down there at some point. Maybe I'll have to have Ben take my seat, and I'll have to go down there and
he's already got a box coming. He doesn't win anything else.
Oh, that's right. Maybe I'll have to do that. All the people that are got boxes here are. That's actually, I got to figure out how do you do that. Yeah. Yes.
I'm giving away his stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, Zizu, you always hear giveaway. And then Nikki, well, you know what? If I did the wheel, you know who's going to win. It's going to be Nikki. Here, watch this. We'll do this. We'll do this.
Prize wheel.
Here we go. Watch this. Watch this. We'll just be like this. Wow.
I'll leave them all in there and put Nikki's in there.
I think Nikki's gonna win.
How about if we do this? We'll see what happens here. We'll do. How about this? There we go. So I'll do this. We'll watch this, guys. And since it's a little bit tougher for me because I'm actually only using one monitor tonight, which I usually have 2 or 3. We'll see how this works here. Actually, it's got to be a tab. There we go. Wait, hold on. Okay, let's just see. Let's see. I got to be creative here, guys. I only have one monitor, so let's see if I can do this window. There we go. Okay. So watch this. Here we go. Watch this. Look at this. This is how we do it.
And, oh, look at that.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Nikki.
Come on, you just stole. No, I'm mad.
So-
Nikki, you stole away my prize. Now I'm mad.
Oh, that's really too bad. Yeah.
Get him out. Get him out. Get him out. He stole away my prize. Come on, man.
So yeah, don't break the interrupts. Hey, guys, this is a brand new computer.
Yo, stud. How you doing?
Yeah, everybody's here.
You
Yeah.
bought this PC over the weekend?
No, I bought this a couple weeks ago. Ben has been complaining because it's not water cooled. So me growing up with computers, just never thought moisture and electronics were ever a good idea. You don't mix
Why would you
electronics
put
with a
water-
bathtub. So
why would you put water?
It's got cool lights on it.
Ben, no. Nope.
Oh, that's Brett. What's
I'm
up, brother?
saying no.
I think this would be so much better if Ben was over here, like on camera.
Is you ready to switch?
I don't know. Are you ready to switch, Ben?
Ben, get over here.
All right, guys. See you.
See you, Big Nate. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
We'll see you around the hall at something.
Oh, yeah.
Besides, if he's over here, we might have to eat some cheese curds too while we're here.
Sounds very Wisconsin.
We work from.
Look at this, and we're on the wrong side too, which is always fun too.
I gotta get it right.
Trying to do it.
Look at
Oh,
this one.
geez.
There we go.
Alright.
You can slide it if you need to.
Look at this guy. He's in 2 places.
I'm behind one now.
That's what we needed. Too much. We got a lot of Jacob in this stream.
Yeah, we'll just kind of.
Now we need to have more, Jacob.
Wow, how did we get 2? How does he have a twin here? That's what I want to know.
I have a twin now, so.
Which one's the cool one? Which one's the good one? Which one's the evil one?
This one.
Can we tell?
I think I see devil horns on both of them. Quite honestly.
So Ben is, I'm sure, all set up and having a ball.
I'm all set up. I don't know about having the ball. It's a lot to get everything set up. I had a couple of strange circumstances. One was that a couple weeks ago, Epic Bricks streams on TikTok and Twitch. Decided he was going to fly in. He does Lego Fortnite. I know you and I have both played Lego Fortnite as well. So he's a big streamer, I guess, or popular enough. I guess he does 4 hours a day. That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But he needed a PC to do streaming. And so because of that, he wanted to know if Mark would supply a computer essentially for the streaming. He didn't want to carry his whole rig. Reed managed to bring his here, but of course he was flying in. So they said, hey, we've got this one person who comes who has a water-cooled Lego space-based PC. Can we
Have fun, guys.
can we have that thing here? And I said, I guess I don't have any room for it. But I hadn't had it on since last Brickworld, so I had to do some repairs to it. Yeah, it's a little less chaotically wired than yours is over here, but it still looks like a big mess with all the wires flowing out of the thing for the streaming.
Yeah.
So I managed to get that here, but it was a lot to set that up. Basically, wasted my whole Wednesday getting that set up. So,
And where is it? Is it set up in the hall then, or?
Yeah, so it's an influencer alley if you come to the show, which is way on the when you enter in the doors, it's way over on the right. And so the water-cooled PC, water-cooled space-based PC is there. So that's why I always tell Reed he's got a water cool. That's where it's at if you're custom building, whether it's in a Lego MOC.
Who knows? It might be smaller than this huge honking air fan in there.
Probably is.
It's probably just like that. That's that huge air fan. Yeah, two big, huge fans on that sucker. 120 millimeter fans, and so it's well. And the other problem is I have two vents on top of my computer, but because of the hard drive or the motherboard heatsink, I can't get my fans in there. So I'm gonna have to get a bigger case by like my optical drives up front. So
how many optical drives do you need?
One, but
Just one.
I had another one that was sitting around, so one of them newer than the other. So, but yeah, so it's been so, and then he used, and the nice thing is I bring a cart, and actually it's up here right now because I used it to bring my computer stuff. So I loan my cart out to people who want to use it, which is kind of a nice thing. I mean, people who come here, if I'm not using it, I'll loan it out. It's kind of a nice thing. It's maybe why I got that really cool Nebraska nice trophy that one year, which is hiding in my mock this year. It's kind of hiding in there.
I used your cart to bring that water cooled PC in actually, and then you were like, "Where's my cart?" I'm like, "Oh, well, PC sitting on top of it.
Yeah,
can't bring it in yet." So
yeah, so nice, Brett. That's good. Yeah.
So Brett, what are you thinking case wise? I know I would have some recommendations for Reed, but he's got one specific issue, which is he needs an optical drive, and that does really limit things these days. They've got a number that still have one that you can find, but all of the fancy ones are
all
glass everywhere, and you don't have space for an optical drive anymore. So.
Well, I think everything is on USB drives and stuff. Anyways, my Windows is on like a USB drive. So this actually has our escape room stuff, which we might have to try and show a little bit of. We'll see. See if we can show some pictures and stuff. And then Panda is actually he's working on tweaking some of the boat race videos and seeing what we can get there. And so full tower. Yeah, I mean, I have taller towers, but they're older. But they'll work, but they weren't in the best of shape and stuff and whatnot. So this one worked. I took down the old computer and just put new stuff in here, and so it's pretty cool. So yeah, but yeah, it's been fun. I mean, you needed to be set up by noon today to be eligible for awards. I mean, to me, I wanted to be set up just in case anything. I mean, the collab probably won't this year because it's not really. I mean, the only part of it that's really kind of unique is the stuff that's underneath, which is my stuff that all has mock cards. The rest is the battle scene up top, which is I was frankly getting guys up there just because it was basically with my setup, it was all underneath on a lower half height table, and then I put a particle board on top, and then base plates on top of that, just because it had Butt Chop and Jesse, not Jesse's Brick House, but the Jesse and Madison who has built castles before. If it was been everybody, it might have been brick supported, but it's kind of had to cheat at the end a little bit. So Memorial Tower got split up. There's like 4 Memorial Towers. Clover of Hope is down there. New Clovers for B4C, my mom, and then Marianne, who's out Salt Lake. And so yeah, there's definitely people battling cancer every day. And so those that I know, I can put your name in the Clover, and I'm hoping nobody makes it to Memorial Tower. We had Turner was the last one that made it onto that. So, look at that. We've got another face from Foxlug. Well, all you have to do is kind of just walk around the table and just photobomb little wag, you know.
Yeah, I guess you can put it on me.
So we got Scott. We got Scott from Foxlug. Yeah, there we go. Oh, look at he's leaning on my shoulder.
Hot Shot Scott, best hair at
Best
the
hair.
convention.
It's kind of
This
short.
guy.
It was longer.
Yes. I don't know if you knew your name was Hot Shot Scott.
I didn't.
Well, it is
I'm telling
now.
everybody that now.
Yeah, it is now. It is now. So we're just handing out
That's how
nicknames
rumors
today.
start.
Yeah, we're just. It took a while to get going tonight. I had some issues, and Panda saved the day. I actually had the Ethernet plugged in and the phone, and they were fighting each other. So they were battling. Yes.
Bad news.
Yeah.
Bad.
So
I didn't know you started yet. I was just.
Oh well,
He was expecting you were.
we started late.
He's like, he won't be up.
We started late anyway, so it's like it's
I walked by and saw you.
yeah.
I've been essentially chained to my table, Scott. So what do
Chain.
you have? What do you have here this year that we can come check out?
So I have the Porg cube.
Porg cube.
The
yes.
Porg cube.
Yeah,
And I
I've
got-
seen the Porg cube.
I
you
got
can't
the
miss that
Borg
one.
Porg. The Borg Porg.
The Borg Porg. I liked
Borg
him
Porg.
too. Yes.
I am.
Yeah.
Therefore.
And we've got a little medieval collab with one of our other members in Foxlug, and participating in the big moon base.
Yes.
So I've got the big Blacktron build.
Okay. Got to stand out. I do
Yeah.
love the shirt too.
All right, thank you. Yeah, we had these made. Here, take a look. They're a little. I don't know how to do the camera.
Yeah. You're
Anyway,
Yep.
so that works.
Classic space, but instead of a moon, we've got
Wisconsin from Green Bay.
There you go.
Foxlug.
There it is.
That's where it's at.
There it is. So Hot Shot Scott, he's got like his fingers on like 7 pies. It sounds like lots of mocks.
Just
lots
a
of
couple.
stuff.
Just a couple.
Lots of stuff. 3 collabs I heard in there.
Well, 2
The medieval one and the
Moon base.
Moon base.
moon base. Yeah, that's it this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still, it's
And my wife Jennifer, she's down there right now. She's got some mosaics up, and she did classic space in the moon base. So
there you go.
a couple that builds together stays together.
Ah. My wife and I did a collab as well. You'll have to come and look at it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't you do a couple collabs with your kids too?
Yes. So I did a collab with each of my kids. My son wanted to do, last year we did a medieval one. So we want to do another medieval one, even though Castle's the worst theme and I would never build it myself. But we built that together. And then
Sure.
my daughter and I she wanted to build a terrarium with a turtle in it. So we have a turtle named Button in a terrarium.
Okay.
And then my wife and I won't ruin the surprise. You have to go see that one. But the title of the mock is Collaborating with My Non-Lego Spouse. So you'll have to go take a look.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, if you ask how she contributed, I think the mock will explain it and
Got
you'll
it.
understand.
Got it.
So of all the builds I brought, Collaborating with My Non-Lego Spouse is my favorite. So,
Okay. Now I'm
Yep,
extremely intrigued.
That one's in the Eurobricks area, so you can go by the Scala Mansion, Murder Mystery Mansion, on over to the Eurobricks area, and it's in the middle of those.
The mystery mansion, is there like a mystery to be solved there? I haven't looked closely. Is it like a puzzle? Is this like Clue where you have to stare and figure out what's going on?
It seems like there should be, but there seems like there are a lot of people doing killing in that house. So I don't know if it's a mystery so much as just a bloodbath.
Just a
quite
bloodbath.
honestly.
I
Okay.
saw the horse stepping on somebody too.
Oh man. Oh man.
Maybe that is the mystery.
Yeah.
Is it over?
Yeah. Who's next? I don't even know. But yeah, that thing ended up being like 7 feet tall. Ended up being a little crazy. Oh, there's Z's spouse in the stream saying she did all the work. She participated exactly as the mock explains. And so it'll be worth seeing for sure, Scott. You'll have to look at it.
I can't wait. I definitely can't wait.
Yeah.
They love your shirt.
Oh, thank
Yes.
you. Thank you.
Yes.
I was wearing my Blacktron shirt yesterday,
It's
but
classic.
this one's
Love that
almost as good.
one. Almost. Like,
Almost as good.
so you're more of a Blacktron guy?
Blacktron 1, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a black. I like Blacktron 1. I actually like the color scheme for Blacktron 2 as well.
It's got better contrast.
It's true.
That's the problem with Blacktron 1. It's really hard to,
That's it. It's the Batman syndrome. We only like
Yes.
black and very dark gray,
very dark gray.
and occasionally a little bit of yellow. So, you know.
Yes, that's exactly true. Exactly true. Yeah, I'm learning. So Lego, you need to have contrast because I tend to
Be a one.
be a
Little monochromy.
little
sometimes.
monochromy. Yes.
Yeah.
Lots of gray.
Yeah, it's
lots
hard
of,
to break that.
yes,
really is.
Yes. So that is Blacktron. I don't like Blacktron 2 as much, but it does have the contrast.
It does pop. Yeah, it does pop.
A little bit of black and a little bit of white in every one of your builds, and you get some some good contrast.
Yeah. Yeah, and I would have to say that, you know, if I was thinking about all of the various classic space figures that they've come out with over the years in the collectible minifig series, you know, this year they really leaned on the space ones. I did not like the Blacktron 2 guy, the mutant.
No.
But the Blacktron 1 bounty hunter
is awesome.
He's awesome.
He is awesome.
Yes.
And okay, this will tell you,
Dominates.
I don't know enough about Zelda because they had the new Zelda set come out and it had the shield, and I'm like, they got the Blacktron symbol on it.
Blacktron symbol. Yeah. Yeah. I think doesn't the triangle face the other way?
I
or
think it was
something,
upside
but,
down, but
yeah.
I was very
Not
confused.
saying one wasn't inspired.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured it was some
Who
weird
knows?
mashup that Lego did.
No, but no, that is pretty cool.
More like the first one than collecting which ones.
Yeah. This is Reed's stream and he ducks out. And
I know.
He
I know.
leaves the
He
two of
lets
just
us.
gotta
me
keep
co-
it- we gotta keep
showing
it
the
going.
comments,
I don't think he
Okay.
lets you and share.
Okay.
I really don't think so.
What was
So-
there a comment he was not?
So I got
Oh.
a funny joke about your dad.
Oh.
Can I tell it?
Sure. I'm not telling him.
Well, it was really my wife was making fun of both of us, I think. So your dad and I were talking about doing like some sort of space build, and I'm into games, board games, and so there's a Star Wars Armada, and it's like fleet battles instead of like X-wing battles where it's like ship to ship combat like fighter. It's like whole fleets, and I think that would be really fun to do at a scale where you could take it to a Lego convention and to like Gen Con. Like Brian and Steve, they take their chess set to Gen Con. So I'm like, we could take this to Gen Con and have like a playable Space Armada game.
I think you should do it like the year that Simon Liu did it and just destroy the.
Yeah,
ships.
like the battleships. That's
Battleship.
kind of what I was thinking about. Like everybody could come with their own faction. It could be a
Yeah.
collab,
Well,
you know. And
yeah. I'm in favor of this because at least they're not stupid castles. You can build a spaceship.
yeah, and so Jenny said about your dad. She's like, well, Kevin will probably want to. He'll probably want to do historical space.
Yeah, he'll want to do
Yes.
if he
He
can't
will.
do if he can't do a castle spaceship, he'll want to actually build like
He'll want it to
like the
be
Apollo 11 or
right.
something.
He'll
yeah.
want it to be historically accurate.
Mhm.
Was what she was thinking.
Yeah. That guy.
No.
That guy. That
Hey,
Kevin guy.
I mean, we're in Chicago. It doesn't mean that I need to be on camera.
Well, you went off camera and the views, just dropped. And I
Dropped,
don't know
Yeah,
why.
it went down like 6 views.
We got two good-looking dudes here.
Yeah, we got the man candy here, Hotshot Scott, and all of a sudden people
I
like,
thought Little Wags was amazing. I guess
You know,
I can
since we were only at like 12 or 13, I mean, we dropped a few.
yeah. But
Well,
that's,
I
Okay.
went check.
I'm giving your seat back because I just came to say hi. And I said hi.
Thank you, Scott.
Yeah. Good to see you, Reed.
Hotshot Scott. There.
Yeah. Well, if you see anybody else down there, Scott, you can
I'll
always
send
send.
them
You
up.
can send them up. Just say.
Okay.
send 'em up,
I'll
say-
do that now that I know you're here.
I don't know if I trust your special guest, Little Wag. No offense.
I'll probably give them
I'm
some
not
sort of
gonna do it.
Brickworld nickname though.
You can trust me. Trust me.
If you see Bricks O'Brien, you can send him up here. That would be a good person to bring up here because that
Who is
might pull Hinkle.
Who is he?
Bricks O'Brien.
I have no clue.
You walk
Here,
in the
here,
door,
here, let me-
turn left,
Yeah, he's
walk
got
in
the. He's
door,
got
turn
the.
left, look for all the animal cuttings.
Show me. Give me a photo that I can bring along. Find them.
Thrilling content, guys.
Alright.
Thrilling content. Here we go. This is
Starlight.
Let
Is
me
that?
do it.
Well, no, that was the other day. But he's
Yeah,
he's doing the kids book, a pro gamer's guide for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll bring him up. Don't worry.
That's good.
Little Wags has got the
He was able to pilfer. He was able to pilfer my mock.
I know. What a kid.
I was like, wow, he took ducks. The poor Kraken is like starving.
Has he got
Glenn is
does he
gonna
have was that a Transformers shirt that he was wearing?
I wasn't paying attention. Was I supposed to
it
be?
was. So that was the big Lego news this week was Bumblebee.
Bumblebee?
Yeah, they're doing a Bumblebee set. He looks a lot smaller than Optimus, about half the size probably.
Now was
So,
Bumblebee? Is it something that's in the special ideas, or is it some from?
No,
is it just,
I think it was just an icon set or whatever they like to call it. Well, Freed tries to get focused here. I don't know.
maybe we need Chester.
Ah.
Chester. Actually, Dorothy, come on, get focused for the crowd here.
That looks better.
Yeah, Dorothy, you are magical.
Like we need a little more light in here, maybe. But yeah, that was the whole thing. Is they got Bumblebee. It looked like his car build. He's like a Volkswagen Beetle, as opposed to a rad sports car or whatever. But then he unfolds into Bumblebee. He looks kind of like they're definitely trying to model him to be somewhat accurate to some version of a toy. He has a very flat face that's just printed. But it's not one of those things where I was like, wow, that's so awesome, I want to buy it.
Yeah. So in the end, it's I mean, there's they keep coming with so many sets. It's tough to keep up. I know I saw people buying stuff because it's double points weekend this weekend, coordinating with Chicago, which is kind of cool. We do have Sarah from the community team is here this weekend. That works a lot with the influencers and whatnot. So she's here. I got her new sig fig, her new married name, which I already forgot, but I remember her old name was Sarah Moore. So she's been with Lego for, I think she said like 12 years now. So, but she was working with a lot of the different stuff they had tried over the years, the different, especially the kids stuff, like the Lego Life and the different things they were trying. She worked with a lot with that back when I was working there. That's what she was working with, a lot of that stuff. So, so it's cool. I mean, so that she got a community shirt on. She's here. I ran into her and showed her where her old sig fig was working, playing the guitar in the disco stuff. So look at this. We got some whist sluggers that have snuck in. You guys are always welcome to kind of come around and jump on camera and just kind of you're good. Jason and Drew are here. Jason's got some habitats, and Drew is part of the Moonbase collab. Did you bring anything else too, or not?
No, that's it.
So.
Yeah, that feels like the best thing to do is just bring some part of a collab so you don't burn yourself out. But some people do it right, some people don't.
I'm part of that collab, and then the stuff I did with basically Michael. I brought Jefferson's Kraken. Jefferson doesn't have a lot of the finances the rest of us do. So, but Glenn has made it to a couple Brickworlds. He was part of the Bridges to Paradise Island the one year, and then he this year Glenn is back, and he's sitting in there. So we are old. They know him as a Chevy from the movies.
Yeah, I mean maybe that's it. It's just a
See, the young kids
just wanted that. They just wanted him to be a Camaro or something, not a bug, not a Beetle. Whatever, I don't know.
They've done a lot of VW stuff. They did a VW van. They've done the bugs. So
how much of the haul have you been able to rummage through thus far?
I've been through some of the vendors. I went by Crazy Bricks and talked to him a little bit. I did buy some stuff from Eclipse Graphics is here, and he's also doing the stuff for Brick Warriors. And they have, I was like, wow, I don't have to do mail order instruments. So I got a few more instruments and a couple swords or something from him. And then the one guy did have a bin of Chima, and I did find 4 Crullers in there. So I bought 5 Crocs and a couple of the Ravens or whatever have the torso and legs I'm using in my sig fig, my Badgers, the Badger guys. And so I did that. I've kind of walked around a little bit. I was hoping somebody had said that there was a big clear setup. Oh, here we go. Here comes somebody. Yeah. Well, why don't you help him walk in so he doesn't hurt himself here?
Oh goodness.
And I think we'll just have to turn the camera because that way he doesn't hurt himself trying to get behind the thing. So here we go. We're gonna pan right to look at this. And if you don't know who that is, you're gonna have to brush up on your Lego Masters a little bit,
I think he doesn't want. I think he doesn't want to walk around. Here he comes.
Okay, here he comes. Here he comes. Oh, peeps. There we go. That's good.
Yeah.
You've been overmoved.
Here we are. Here we are.
Oh, you know what? Here, did
This
you
is
want to even
like-
sit? You want to sit down right here?
This is like the masked Lego Master or something. Is what we're calling this segment. So here we have it.
All right, Reed.
This is not the only mask from this builder that we've seen here, but this one's lovely as well. There's a lot of repairs going on to a wolf mask that I saw. I believe there's also a lion as well. So lots of masks out there. So you got it on nicely, all in one piece. That's pretty cool. You got it on without pulling a U. If that's a hint for everybody. So there you go.
Larry has pulled a moto now.
Yes.
And,
Yes,
and
we
his
saw
has been gloriously, shown on. I know.
Yes,
Hey,
they're little.
but now we
We're
call it
trying
a
it
Larry. We don't call it a moto anymore. It's been replaced.
Yeah, pulling a Larry
Calling a Larry.
as well. So there we go. So lots of good stuff happening at Brickworld, and the masks they're very beautiful. You got to get a good look at those things.
Yep.
Lots of cool stuff. I like the eyes in this one in particular. Yes, very lovely. Yes, nice green glowing cat eyes in there. And when the light hits it right. So very cool. So yeah, I don't know. Would you say that that Little Wags gets a gold star on this one?
He gets a gold star. You get a
I
high
think so,
five.
too. I think
High
so,
five.
too. Yeah, there we
High
go.
five. Now you got to give him a high five or a knuckles over. There you go. There you
There
go.
we
There you
go.
go.
Good job, Little
Okay,
Wags.
you did come through. I stand corrected. Little Wags knows how to recruit.
Yeah. Stand down next time. Stand down.
Stand down. Okay.
Thank you so much for bringing me on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
Thank you, Moto.
No problem, Moto.
You're very welcome.
You.
How's the chat doing? Because I can't see anything.
Chat's going all right.
You guys
Yeah.
okay out there in the
Chat-
digital
chat's
wonderland for
Both
Friday
are
Night
red,
Bricks?
try shape is
Consider me-
iconic.
Both are red. Okay.
We had a late start.
Yeah. Okay.
The robotic Espro show says hello.
Yeah, I'll just break
The
character.
Robert
How's
Escobar
it
show.
going? How's the convention for you guys?
Good.
It's going all right?
Yeah, I mean, I spent a lot of time
Yeah.
setting up, so I haven't seen as much as I'd like
Oh,
to.
I hear
yet.
you. I was setting up for quite a while.
Yeah,
I shouldn't
so-
have been, but I did.
Yeah, I definitely think it's one of those things for us
Yeah.
where I think it's probably better to go look
Juju
tonight
says hi.
than tomorrow.
Or hey.
So,
I find it's best in the early morning because everybody else is too tired and they're sleeping in.
they're still
But to
sleeping.
each their own. Yeah,
Yeah.
do it tonight. Definitely do it before the public arrives because once it happens, it's all over.
Right.
Yeah.
And I find every year when I come to Chicago in particular, when I leave, then I see a bunch of photos come in and I say, I did not see that. I did
Stud-
not see that. I'm like, how did
Yeah.
I miss it?
You know,
I
you
did
have
not
to,
see that. It's really hard.
Well, that's because people keep setting up. Even Saturday morning, they drop stuff. So I think it's important just to be conscious and take the hour and a half to walk the entire hall in a zigzag and make sure you don't miss anything.
Yeah.
And photos.
Lots of photos,
Yeah.
I've been guilty of not taking enough photos for sure.
I forget to take my.
I'm getting better at it. Hey,
Yeah.
would you guys mind? Could you guys, if I handed my phone, could you do a photo of me behind here for Friday Night Bricks so I can
Yeah.
remember this amazing thing? Well, I gotta unlock it, little dude.
Yeah.
With his face, guys. How's that going to work?
Well, no.
You got a fingerprint.
I did the fingerprint.
Yep, you got it. You got it.
You can
Hold on.
activate the camera.
Give it to Drew or Drew will do it.
I want you to hand it
I'm
over
a
there.
trained professional.
Don't you read my texts?
Go through search history.
Wait, hold on, let's get the logo.
And is Reed in there?
Read's
Yeah, it's
gotta be.
in
Alright.
behind you.
Okay.
You need to read for sure.
I can't see well.
No.
Hey, Reed, get in there. Give me some sugar.
All right. Everybody, Friday Night Bricks.
Hail to the king, baby. All right.
I haven't met that guy. There is an Ash Evil Dead cosplayer out there today.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, this convention. There's a boomstick and a chainsaw arm.
Yeah, he told me that he had the boomstick.
I
and
haven't
the
seen him
chainsaw
yet,
arm,
but
I didn't know he was cosplaying too.
yeah, the Bionicle is out walking the floor right now too. I mean, if
okay.
Wags wanted to pull that person in, but they definitely cannot see.
Okay.
Who is it?
It's there's a Bionicle, a red Bionicle walking the floor.
You're gonna have to come show me.
I wouldn't get them up here. They're just gonna run into stuff, knock all your equipment over. But
Don't want
yeah,
that.
it's a good.
You're gonna have to
convention.
help me.
We
So.
don't want that.
Cool. Well, thank you so much.
Thanks,
Good to see you,
Moto.
Moto.
Thank you. Where's Reed? There's
There he is.
there you are. Wags Jr. or Little Wags. There you
I'll help
go.
you get back down.
Little eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah, help me get back
Come on
down.
out to Chicago if you can. You know, if you're in the area, buy tickets or whatnot. Get out here. It's a really cool thing. And we'll see you later.
Thanks, Moto.
No problem, man. I'm always a fan of the channel. You know, that's where I got my start.
And we like to give people starts. That's how we do it. So
Yeah.
you bet. Little Wag, make sure you get safely down there. So there you go, guys. I mean, that's what it is. I mean, it's all about the connections. It's about the families and everything that, that we get to see every year. Because when we get here, that's why we're here. We're here. I mean, oh wow, my hands actually worked right. Wow, my pal Ben, who, you've seen us, talk a lot on the shows and whatnot. And it's nice to see him in person. I did see him in Milwaukee, so that was kind of cool. I got to see him in Milwaukee. Seeing that he does the shows and stuff. It's tough for them to do their show on Sunday nights. Now, this year you could do it because do you guys stay till Monday? You guys stay
We
till?
do still stay till Monday, but
Tear down is just too
we're
crazy.
not gonna be
So,
able to do it.
so this is his chance to get on. I mean, almost wish we could find Mark, and then it's like you guys could almost do like a partial of your show, like right now, like, hey, wow, oh, cool, But yes, and that's kind of the thing is it's nice to be able to see people you haven't seen in a while. I think I've seen a couple people who I can't remember exactly names, but I've seen faces, and so it's tough to do that. Okay, so it's one of those things where it's great. I mean, I love coming here. I mean, this is my favorite show and my big show here. He's in Minneapolis. I mean, this is our show for the Midwest. Basically, the best of the Midwest. So
Right, and largest convention of this sort in the world, or at least that's what we've heard space-wise. And we're getting close to running out of space.
yes,
That's one of the other things that's really cool about Chicago is people tend to bring newer MOCs as well. It's really encouraged to bring new stuff.
yes.
So there's a lot of stuff that maybe you've seen online, maybe not, but you'll start seeing, at least from those of us in the Midwest, pictures will start dripping out over the next month or month and a half, since a lot of people were trying to keep things under wrap until they were done with Brickworld.
Yeah, a lot of stuff does, stay hidden. I mean, I since Hope Castle has won an award back in 2016 in a different format, I'm not so much trying to win awards there. I mean, if something gets nominated, it's cool, but the goal is to since I'm trying to do the collab, it's not steal all the limelight. Share it with the guys that everybody knows of Hope Castle. I mean, like Joshua Hanlon from Beyond the Brick. He's seen Hope Castle every year they've done their stuff because they started here, and so they're from Indiana. So they started here at the Chicago show, and so he's seen all the transitions, and so yes, it's kind of cool to see that, and when they walk through there, they'll always say, hey, this has been here many years, and this is even different than what I've done before with now having something on top of it. So
Yeah.
and it's just
And Stud Sidious, where are you? I mean, seriously, where are you? Have you seen him? Is he here? Is he not here? Yeah, I don't know. Because I've been looking. I'm looking to catch up with him. Maybe we could watch some.
I
short
thought I
circuit
heard
together or
his
something. I mean, I don't know.
his name at some in something here. Stud, are you here? Because I thought I heard his name announced during even like one of the activity things. I thought. I mean. So for those of you guys, I mean, we see people, we hear your voices. So I think I've seen Mayo a couple times, and oh no, he's in Vegas. He's in Vegas. So okay, so there's another maybe something personal.
Instead, I had your shirt on yesterday. Mark got one for us. I'm not wearing it today, but I'm sure I'll have it on again. It was very, very cool. It was the darker blue Brickworld shirt with the Fabuland bear on it. So that was a very cool shirt. That was only available on Stud's Etsy shop and pre-order at Brickworld. So it's not being sold here, but you can still get them. So they're a really cool shirt.
Well, just so you know, Stud, I mean, you never know. I know Colorado, I believe the lugs out there are trying to work on maybe getting something out there. Chances are it'll probably be in spring. So if for someone like me, it's probably going to coincide with some of the other shows in this area. But to me, I'd say watch for that. I mean, I thought there were a couple in the spring. Wasn't I thought there were a couple. I can't remember when they all are. I know Brick Slopes used to be in the spring. I don't know when it is now. I think it might be at a different time. But yes, it's one of those things where just kind of watch, watch the shows. We generally all talk about the shows when they're coming up. So those might be the ones you might be able to hit or try to get to. Yeah, it's kind of sucks, but yeah, hopefully. We all hope that we can get to the shows we want to get to, and this is always on my list of favorite shows. So.
Yeah, and I just said that, but now I see Jason's actually wearing the shirt right now.
Oh, Jason, you got to walk around.
We do have it. Oh, he's just taking it off. He don't even care. Here we go. So this is the Stud Sidious Brickworld Chicago shirt here. I'm getting it in there.
Yeah, it's there.
The Fabuland Bear and the clouds. I think I may have gotten the darker of the two colors. I don't know. Is this the lighter one?
That's the darker one.
Okay, this is the darker one. So
it's the better one.
yeah, I think it's the better one too. Really cool shirt, for sure. And it sounds like Stud said he's going to have them up. I don't want to land this on anything here. There we go.
Oh,
Stud's going to have them up
polished
for about
Drew's
a month.
head as it went by.
So there we go. So
now are those down in the?
they're not. They were only online, but that's definitely a cool shirt. They have the Let's Go Exploring one here for adults. And they also have the one that everyone really liked on our stream was the pink Brickworld shirt. So there's a bunch of pink Brickworld shirts down there as well.
Oh, I know what to do. I like Stud. I wear a double XL. What size do you wear? Maybe I'll trade you a purple Friday Night Bricks bowling shirt for one of those.
Yeah, but Stud's got to get his get on that with Stud. And Mark actually gave it to me, but he knew I wanted one because we were geeking out about them.
But that's a design by Stud, right?
Yes,
Okay.
and obviously Jason is a Fabuland fan, so he needed that one for sure. The only shirts I've seen him wearing have Fabuland characters on them, as far as I know. And that might be his entire wardrobe.
A lot of my T-shirts are all the Hinkle ones. I don't think I have.
Yeah.
Oh, I do. I have a Hinkle exclusive on mine. I have the vision test. I have the brick test for Hinkle. And so it's funny. I wore this to my contact test, and the guy's like, "Oh, those are awesome!" And I pointed him towards the Amazon store or whatever for I can't think of the name. The guy out east has them on his store still. So
Bricks on the dollar.
huh?
Bricks on the dollar.
Bricks on the dollar.
Bricks on
Yes.
the dollar.
Bricks on the dollar. He had because him and Kevin both did a shirt subscription, and so I got most of them. I didn't get all of them. I missed a couple of the early ones. So I just like the shirt, and isn't it a bear?
Yeah,
It is.
It's a bear. It's
bear.
it's not white like an ice bear, but it's a bear. And that's all that.
Yeah, the Chicago reference of the Bears and the Cubs.
Cubs. Oh yeah. Well, let's see that works. So it's a bear. That's all I care. It's a bear.
Oh, we got another special guest coming in, perhaps.
Oh.
I got the cool guy.
Yeah, it's cool.
I'm honored to have been chosen.
Yes.
If you want to come around here, if you can get you around the table, we can.
Interesting story on this one. I got a preview of this particular outfit.
Yeah.
I got a preview of this because this particular outfit I saw in my Bricks and Minifig store. I was displaying some castle stuff along with the Bionicle Man. I won't give away names unless Bionicle Man wants me to here. But also up in my same area.
Roseville?
In Roseville, yeah.
Oh, wow. Stud Studio
wearing-
says that. Wow, that's red.
Wearing the cool armor here. Cool Bionicle armor with the moving hand and everything.
Yeah, I never had to come up with a name for it until it's con, so I named it Red Star Construct.
Red Star Construct. There you go. So Bionicle Man works for me though. I don't know. There we go. So and it looks like it co-creators on this. It looks like you got some help from your assistant. It looks like as well.
Yeah, sometimes we swap it out.
Okay.
And so she'll be wearing it, and I'll be walking beside her, and vice versa.
Yeah, probably not an assistant then. More of an equal in this regard. Right?
Yeah. I did
Yeah.
all the building.
You did all the building.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Wow. All the building and fashioning, or just the building?
Yeah, both.
Everything. All right.
This has been a work in progress since 2015.
Okay. Long time. Bionicle Man mask here.
You betcha.
All right. And they find some stuff you built probably over by Twin Lug, or are you somewhere else?
Yeah, I'm part of Twin Lug.
Over by the Twin
Yeah,
Lug.
I've only been there for about a year.
Yeah. So if you do show up in Chicago, look for Twin Lug, and you can maybe see some Red Star construct
I betcha.
here at Brickworld Chicago. So pretty cool. Cool. Anybody else cosplaying down there? We had Moto with a mask on. Now you've got a mask on.
There's a Poison Ivy.
Ah, there's a Poison Ivy as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
She had the green dress on that was sort of the netted, studded.
Ah,
If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I did see a lot of Lego clothing this year. It's kind of strange. Sometimes you'll see like a trend where something's invaded a show. Last year there were a lot of the MIDI scale people, the Miniland scale people, and this year I've seen quite a bit of wearable stuff. So I think people
That's
are really
cool.
getting into that.
That's like weird coincidence. This is my first time here.
Yeah, it's weird. Sometimes it's like we've noticed that there's like one year there'll be 100 castles, and the next year it's 100 spaceships, and the year after that it's 100 pirate ships. Just sort of ebbs and flows strangely, and I usually don't even know or can't tell why something is popular or is in everybody's minds. It just seems to be. So yeah, we've seen
Interesting.
quite a bit of fashion.
Cool.
So
Cool. Yeah. Funny.
right on
coincidence.
trend, right?
Yeah.
Right on
cool
trend.
coincidence. Of course, I've been doing it for a while.
That's right. You're probably
this is like the debut.
Yeah,
essentially.
that's right. You're probably the leader, not the follower. You just didn't know it.
I like that.
Yeah,
You
quite a
know.
bit of fashion stuff out there. But this is the only full body one I've come across so far. Shirts and quilts and things
Mhm.
that are built this year out of wearable accessories, I guess.
Sure. Well, I do have an Instagram if you want to spread the word.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, she's got it right here.
Why not?
What is it?
365 days of Lego.
At 365 days of Lego underscores before and after the of. Red Lego Maniac.
Yeah.
Almost everything I build is red and
Let
black.
me see
All
that.
right. Well,
It's
there you
an
go.
obsession.
Can I see
There
that?
you go.
Or actually,
So there we
show
have
it
it.
to- will actually work in the camera too, just showing it or not.
I have no idea.
65.
You can put the
Days.
QR code. You can click on it too. That might work too.
Oh, nice. Slick.
Of Lego.
Cross promotion, we got a YouTuber for you coming.
There you go. Oh, we got some more here.
Very nice.
All right.
This is Reed. This
It's
is
in chat.
it's Friday and Chris.
Nice to meet you.
All right. I'm probably going to break 300 followers.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, go follow.
Why
him.
not?
Go follow.
Why not? All
Right,
right.
we have
All right,
a,
Maniac, you need some help?
Oh, no, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm out of here.
All right. See ya.
Thank you, man. Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Maybe we can try it and just try it and see you guys if you guys want to try the QR code, see if it works, if it stays focused enough. But yeah, so.
Who knows?
That's me.
Who knows? Look
All right. Good evening, everybody.
at this. We've got some more guests.
We're live, it seems.
Yes,
Hello, everybody.
we always.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
Aren't we
goodness.
always?
What are we talking about? YouTube, TikTok, Instagram,
All of them.
okay. America
everything.
Online.
Maybe that one. Yes. No, probably not that
Okay.
one. Probably not that.
Okay.
Well, I can tell you're from around here, so you come to Chicago often.
I've been here like 2 times before. I've been like to downtown last year and the year before, but this time only the show,
Only the show.
Schaumburg. So like the most important.
Yeah, you've gotten to see all the other stuff, and now you want to focus on the Lego.
Yeah, so I've been here before, of course. I mean, the United States this year, so I'll be back. So this time it's just the show, which is awesome, by the way. So it's
Right.
good to be back.
Do you make a lot of shows, or is this sort of the one you try to make it
No,
to?
I try to come over like 2 or 3 times a year.
Okay.
So I've been to Atlanta in February, and I will be back like this year for San Diego Comic Con.
Okay.
So not a Lego show, but still Lego content. I mean,
Yeah.
some Lego stuff.
And they often release an exclusive set, and it's a big deal, and it sells
in
big
some
and
way, yeah.
set
It
and
was
stuff
like more in the past, but still, I mean, it's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is going to be fun. And last year I've been to Brick Fair, but this year I have to skip this show because I cannot be here all the time.
Right.
As much as I enjoyed my time here.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've run across you a couple times at the show. Last year, you and I talked about the water-cooled computer that I had here.
Oh yeah, I remember this one.
Yes.
Yeah, nice.
And it's back again this year, only because they are doing some live streaming from it. Epic Bricks
Epic Bricks, yeah, he's
is
around.
streaming off of that one. So
Yeah.
You kind of just hopped the fence and said, "Hey, let's talk about this thing." And so we did. But how much of the floor have you been able to walk so far today?
I mean, I've seen, I would say, most of the thing, but like seen it, just walk around. But now I try to focus on the builds, which are like maybe like still set up. But I've seen like most of stuff, but still you can always explore every build and see more stuff, more details, more minifigures, more building techniques. So it's like a difference like between seeing something and really like, stand there and like say, hey, I would like to spend like 10 minutes just to focus and explore and stuff.
Do you usually bring a cameraman with you as well, or do you do
No.
it all yourself?
Actually, so I have no John, like Beyond the Brick. I just bring my device.
Your
So
one device.
I brought like
Do it all together.
I brought like my Canon and stuff. Actually, in Atlanta, I had a good friend of mine with me. He was filming. So,
Okay.
but if I'm on my own, I try to like talk to the builders. But in Germany, of course, when I go to shows, I have like a cameraman. But he's around from time to time here, and hopefully you'll be back next year.
Well, there you go. I mean, you can't always fly out 2 people, right? And that's a lot for the show.
Yeah.
Have you seen anything down there this year that you're really liking so far?
So the good thing is there are many lovely builds, and I mean there's always like this mosaic which is interesting, like because somebody or there's like this medieval town where it's like one specific thing like building technique which you're really interested in. I just saw like a sailboat where they used like Lego technique element, which looks stunning, like neat idea. I haven't seen it before. I mean, last year we had like this new Oshima thing, which was like mind blowing. And this year maybe there's even more space for like smaller MOCs, which is fine. I mean, there are so many builders downstairs. So like it's always hard to pick like my favorite MOC because I'm interested in trains, in town layouts. I'm interested in structures and buildings and architecture. But then there is something new, which will like any Disney figure, which is like a giant build or something. So there are many different things downstairs. And if there's kind of movement involved, which is always fun to see if there's like something going on.
You targeted the 6 builds you want to interview for tomorrow or whatever the case is, or
so I've done like
got your little list in the mind at least.
Somehow. So I walk around and then I have my little list, and then of course it's always great to meet the builder. And then talk to him. So I mean these days, of course, it's always fun to do this like reels and short videos, which is fun, but I always enjoy to talk in longer form on top of that. And I will publish, of course, articles on my blog, so I will take images as well. So it's like this thing, I will do interviews, I talk to the builders, and then on top of that, I will publish articles on the blog.
A lot of things to do and lots of content from this show.
Absolutely.
So definitely a content gold mine for getting
So
to make it here.
I have 2 stickers here for you.
Of course, we need stickers.
Here we go. This is my blog. Where's the bird, by the way? Here it is. Look at this. This is my blog. This is cross promotion. It's allowed.
Absolutely.
Is it for free?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Get it up on there.
Okay. I will do my promotion voice now.
Yes.
This is my blog, zusammengebaut.com. Check it out. Okay, that's all.
Right. It works. It's a better read if you speak German, but you can still read it in English, right?
It means assembled. So just like it's kind of 2 words in Germany. Like zusammen means together, and gebaut means build. So it's like a double meaning. Like we build together, we one community, and it means like it's an assembled set. So this thinking of like,
there you go.
And this should be like a stud. This is why
one stud and one stud size.
No, we have 2.
Very large.
I can use your camera and you can use mine. Look at this. It's fine. Anyway, no, it's good chatting with you. So how long will you do this live stream? Like the whole evening?
I don't know, Reed.
What?
Reed's stream usually when he lets me crash it.
This is episode 319. So we've been doing this
Wow.
a little over 6 years.
6 years.
6 years already.
Stuff,
Every Friday.
Every Friday night, 7 o'clock Central Time. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Isn't that crazy?
We hang out with friends. It's
Yeah.
we build, we sort whatever. It's eventually it'll grow, but for right now, it's it's whoever wants to watch.
All about the fun.
Usually if we have Kevin Hinkle on panel, it might actually the viewership might.
Kevin. I mean,
Oh yes.
at least his name is in the hall again. Have you seen the poster with Bricks O'Brien, of course, the new book? So he is
Yes.
kind of here.
We told him I was joking with Kevin the other day. He needed a cardboard stand-in, that people could stand and hug Kevin,
If I leave a message here for Kevin, will you tell him that I left a message on your live stream?
He might be watching. He sometimes is lurking.
He sees it.
Okay.
You just gotta say you need to just tell him.
Kevin, we miss you. Please come over next year. Love, peace. Okay, that's all. It was great chatting with you guys. I wish you all the best for the show. I have to create more content.
Yeah, you should do that.
Thank you so much for having me. It's an honor.
Maybe we'll chat tomorrow. Who knows?
Yes, I'll be around. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Have a good one. You bet. Thank you.
Take care.
I don't know. We still haven't seen Hinkle yet. I don't know. Do I have to text him?
It's like Reed's getting the day off almost with me sitting over here.
Ben, I appreciate it. Well,
Yeah,
my co-hosts are next
Yeah,
door
they're all playing
games.
D&D.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember last
Are they
year.
playing D&D with Lego?
I think they're doing it on the board game this year. Last year when he stopped by and did the interview with me, it's very spur of the moment. He just kind of comes up. He's like, can I hop the fence and talk to you so I can put it up on my blog or whatever. I'm like, yeah, sure. Hop on over. So he's talking to me about the water cooled PC, and at one point, he speaks German, natural. His language is English is perfectly fine though. But he asked me if you could drink the water cooled PC water, and I was like, I don't think that's a good idea. He was joking, but I was like, yeah, it's glycol. I wouldn't recommend it. He's like, I'm joking, of course. But there you go. You got a little taste of him. He's an energetic and fun guy there.
Oh, you know what? I just texted Kevin and he just sent a response. Oh my God. I know. He said he's dead tired.
Yeah. I saw.
Oh, he's packing it. For a long weekend.
I saw the name that Reed has on his contact for Kevin, and it's I don't know, Kevin. You should,
what?
It's got little hearts around it. It's ridiculous. All right, there might not be hearts, but it doesn't just say Kevin Hinkle. I'll tell you that right now. So there you go. Everyone now is like thinking, oh, that sounds weird. I wonder what it is. But I believe Reed calls him this when he talks about him. So you could probably figure it out.
So yeah, well, he's super dead tired. Well, for anybody to know, he's moving at the end of the month. He is moving back to Texas. The people in Texas have already been pushing to try to get him at Brick Rodeo, which is like 4 days after he arrives. So we'll see. I mean, I joke. I wish I had a bigger followership. I wish we almost get like $1 from every attendee here, and we'd buy him a couple of those Zelda sets and get him right back into Lego, and he'd be just dumbfounded. So but yeah, we all love him. He does great art.
The Zelda set you mentioned it. $300, $3 bills for that thing. What are you thinking?
I don't know. I might almost buy it for him, but hey, we've got 1,800 attendees here. $1. Maybe do I need a tip jar out there by my layout and say help get Kevin Hinkle back into Lego?
Help buy Kevin Hinkle a Zelda set.
help fast forward the return of the legendary Kevin Hinkle.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Yep, that's what I have on my phone. The man, the myth, the legend.
Yes.
It's
hearts on both sides.
Yep. Well, not hearts on both sides, but we do go way back. I mean, when I got back into the hobby, he was working at the Lego store. I mean, and that was one of those things where, I still have it. I'll probably give it away. If I hit 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year, I'll give away the set that he talked me into buying, which was the Republic Attack Shuttle with General Mace Windu in it. And so he talked me into buying that. It has a dent, but I'll give that away. If I can get to 1,000 subscribers here, by the end of the year, I'll give that sucker away. So all the people that watch, hey, tell your friends. It's a push. I mean, I give away stuff. I mean, you guys saw me. I mean, it helps if Hinkle's here to help give away my stuff. I mean, it's I did throw in a couple things in the silent auction. Actually, I bid it on the other XXL purple Brickworld shirt, but I didn't hear anything, so I must not have won that. Must not have gone high enough for that. But I did put in the two mystery boxes that you guys didn't pick in episode 312. Those went into the silent auction here. The mystery box of 24 polybags I threw together, I think is going to go in the live auction, which was tonight. That was actually going on while we stream. So
we missed the auction by doing this show, but until they come back to having Munchkin seats available on a Lego Munchkin board, which I didn't get to finish building this year, then I might have to definitely have all co-hosts on deck for something like that and be like, okay, I need some help, guys, while I go wait until they do that auction and then come back. So put my hand up until it gets up there where I'm like, oh my god, you're 250 seat, 300 seat, oh my god.
Look at that double arm thing. That was cool.
Double arm. Whoa.
There we go.
Oh.
Got another one.
Another one? Well, come on in.
Go around.
Go around. More people from, you know.
I'm hoping that still having the hiccups you on back here.
Lots of, you know, so, you know. Just gotta, you know, introduce yourself, say who you are, what you're building and stuff like that, you know.
Hi, Stefan Gabriel. I build Ninja City, so take a combination of Monkey Kid with Ninjago mixed with what Asia really looks like. Big mash of small buildings tucked in, elevated off the water surrounding it. Nice building area. It's fun to build that because you have to build a certain amount of detail into a small area, and then to assure the randomness between the buildings so they don't all look the same. And it just gives it a little more depth to it. I like to put a lot of little surprises and Easter eggs inside of it. Get people to look deeper inside there. Humorous signs, things like that. People doing the various things. Just really something to get the people to look deeper into the display and take longer looking at it. We're using a lot of lights now, so we're going to relight that completely in the next year or so that people can see detail even during daylight, but also when we do the World of Lights, because that's a really nice time for us.
Yeah. I met a nice builder earlier this week, Leon. He has a bunch of large animal sculptures.
Yeah.
He likes to tell me his tagline is he's older than minifigs. So when he started building, it wasn't minifig scale. That wasn't a thing. But he builds very large, and he was kind of asking me, like, you know, what I think I would do to get people more engaged. And he had one of the builds that he has is a beaver that's also an explorer in a canoe, and he's got a bunch of little accessories and little inside jokes. So like mentioning that for Ninjago City, that's really something that helps with the public.
Yep.
Is having small details that are more than just the one big thing to look into. So they might say, look, the Ninja City is giant, but if it doesn't have any details, it's going to be, oh, that's cool, and walk away.
Yeah, you have to look at it at multiple levels of scale, multiple depth. So it's not just there's one facade. There's a layer after layer after layer going into there with detail of different sorts. And I mix all the genres. I originally thought maybe I'll call this Nexus City because it's a nexus of all the things. But Ninja City just sounded too cool, so we left it with that. And people seem to like it a lot, especially when we lighted it up at night.
Yeah, ninjas are cool. All ninjas are cool, right?
Yeah, totally.
All of them.
Totally. Even when you have them with Star Wars and, oh, God forbid, Friends.
Ooh. That would be an interesting crossover. They've done Friends in Space now. Maybe they'll do Friends in Ninja.
Yeah. You can never tell.
Why not?
Probably won't bring back elves, though, so, oh, wow.
That's too bad. Yeah, I guess that was our closest thing to Castle we were going to get for Friends.
But hey, they revived
So who knows?
Fabuland. I mean, Animal Crossing.
Ooh, those were fighting words. Fighting words, this guy.
I said they revived Fabuland. I mean, Animal Crossing.
Yeah, see, I told you. You better watch yourself now. Sleep with one eye open now.
Yeah, it's a pity because they should have brought back Fabuland. I think it would have done better.
Yeah.
They had
Those
some
things
really,
you're not
really cool
supposed to
things
say.
in there. Yeah, I started back in 65 with Legos when I was a little kid in Germany. So yeah, we didn't have minifigures then.
So you're older than minifigs too?
Yeah, older than minifigs. Didn't get them until I got in college and got back in because the first battery-powered trains came to the United States.
There you go.
That got me in, and I used to do a lot of town. I used to be part of NALTC. Used to do big train layouts, like what I'm doing now. Saw Ninjago City when it came out, the first one, got hooked. It's exactly what I was looking for.
Yeah, those sets, the Ninjago City sets are very, very good.
Yeah.
I know that Marcus Rollbuehler, who's designed a couple of those, usually is at the show. I did already see him, so I know he's here. So I don't know if he'll wander over to your display or not, but yeah, he's a great builder. Those sets are awesome.
Oh, yeah,
Ninjago City, as an extension of that, it's very cool too. So
Yeah.
something cool to see in Chicago, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, who else have you found for us, little wags? It's a lot of stuff.
By the way, that's Andrew right there. Sitting
Oh yes, Andrew.
Oh,
Yes.
Andrew, we need you.
I don't know why we need
Come in
Andrew.
this chair.
I gotta talk to Ben.
You're up next.
Why not?
I was
Is it-
looking for
is
your
it-
town.
This is
Brian might be in at some point. I did just flag him down.
all right. This is Reed's show, and he's like
I know.
on here less than everybody. It's
All right.
almost interviewing people, which is strange. But this is Andrew. Hi, Andrew.
Hi. How you doing?
I saw you in Milwaukee, so I have an idea of some of the stuff you may have brought to Chicago here. But what do you have in Chicago? I know the moon base. What
Yeah,
else?
obviously we have a very large moon base with Whistler this year. It's about, I guess it's probably around 20 feet long and about somewhere in the neighborhood of about 6-7 feet wide. So a very large moon base with a monorail running around it. I have portions of that I built.
Is it on the low tables?
The low
still?
tables that are back in the back right corner of the hall.
Yeah, so it's good for kids and adults and everyone to be able to see down into it.
Oh
Lots
yeah,
of detail.
no, it's perfect height for kids. Definitely, they'll be able to see a lot of detail in there. I also have some sections in our carnival collaborative that a few of the members of the lug put together. I've got a haunted house drop ride. I've got a traditional fun house with bounce ball pit and a little bit of a mirror maze and some
All right,
other
there you
obstacles in there. And then if you're familiar with the world famous Wisconsin cream puff from the Wisconsin State Fair,
I would believe it. It
It's,
sounds about right.
it's a pastry filled with whipped cream, or well, I shouldn't say whipped cream. It's just nice cream.
Some cream. Some
Yes,
tasty.
it's cream. So I have a cream puff stand with a revolving cream puff on the roof of it, and then I brought my 3 foot tall Gary the gnome. He's a giant lawn gnome.
Yeah, there you go.
And then
3 feet tall.
3 feet tall, and then I've got a build based off of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
There you go.
So with the light dragon.
So an eclectic builder.
Yes,
Eclectic builder.
Yes, I
Which is
have.
what I prefer.
Yeah.
I need this one thing, and I do it all the time, and that's great too. You can get into that, and it can be your passion. But yeah, I'd like the people who are a little more courageous, do a number of things.
I dabbled in a lot of things over the year. I've had, have a Spider-Verse build that I did a couple years ago that has a lot of my favorite Spider-Man characters. I've done some steampunk with airships and moving propellers and all that fun stuff.
That's good.
Done a little bit of train. I've done, pirates, and of course I have a fair amount of castle as well. I know. I'm bad.
Castle.
No, but I actually kept it a little bit smaller this year, just because I knew that the moon base was going to really take up a lot of time getting that together, and we worked up right to the section of it.
Yeah, there's
much like a missing child. We have a lost backpack.
Yeah, we have a lost backpack. There's several backpacks back here. I don't know if any of them are the right backpack.
No, I don't know.
Backpack attack. I'm not even sure.
So I'll turn the tables. What'd you bring this year?
Oh goodness, definitely no castles. But I did a collab with my daughter and son. One with my daughter, one with my son. I did one with my wife. That you'll have to see if you didn't. That's over in the Old Bricks area.
Really?
Yes. We'll take a look at that one.
I will definitely check that out.
It's titled Collabing with My Non-Lego Spouse. So you might enjoy that one. And then I have a variety of sci-fi builds over by Influencer Alex. I'm kind of split between 2 places. So it's a little strange that I'm in 2 spots this year. But that's kind of how the layout happened to work. And
then are you in on the Murder Mystery Mansion?
I am on the Murder Mystery Mansion, yes. I did the parlor in the lower right corner.
Okay.
So yeah,
it's
an interesting build.
I notice new details every time I walk by that,
Yeah.
such as the chopstick thatch hay in the stable area. That's
and because mine's on the bottom floor, it's really hard to see. But if you get adventurous, dip your head down and take a look at the gaudy wallpaper in the parlor in the lower right.
Yes. Some of the best part about the Scala parts, I think, is some of the prints that are on some of those tiles.
Yeah, no, this wasn't using any skull prints, so you'll have to take a look at it. It's even gaudier.
Oh,
but
really?
Like, the idea was it was a 1920s mansion, Now the murder mystery is happening in the 70s because everyone got that's when the Skull and Dolls came out, so they have all the 70s garb on. Like the character that I was given, all the male characters look exactly the same. The only thing that's different is their clothes. I just got this guy with this obnoxious Technicolor coat. I think he's the host of the house or something. He's probably dead, if I had to guess. I'm pretty sure maybe he fell off of the balcony or something. I don't know. But yeah, like I had said, I don't know that there's so much mystery as it is a bloodbath. Looks like we have a lot of problems with
So
coming to visit that
Basically,
house.
not the bed and breakfast that you expected.
No, but the one you deserved.
Oh,
The one you
okay.
deserved, yeah.
Oh, I mean, it is.
And I'll say this for Eurobricks. The ideas are always out there. I don't know that anyone else was thinking of bringing us a Scala thing this year. But it's just one of those things where we get like on an idea and we just run with it and it gets a little crazy. But that's kind of how we do it, I guess.
I mean,
So
I'm not gonna lie, I was half expecting Fabuland this year. That's
Yeah.
where my brain has been,
Yeah.
or for you guys to, I guess the Animal Crossing, there's not enough characters yet.
Probably not. I don't think we would do anything that's direct Animal Crossing anyway. But yeah, who knows? I want to do, and I've wanted to do for years. And I talk about this on stream, on our stream, the Brickworld stream all the time. I wanted to do People Zoo, where the animals are running the zoo, and it's people inside the cages doing weird people things. Yeah, apparently Fabufan says he's done it. Fabufan Milwaukee over here, who's obviously a Fabufan.
Obviously.
Obviously. I told him, and he was thinking hard about this. I said, I'm pretty sure every time I've seen him, he's wearing a Fabuland t-shirt of some variety, or it's got a Fabuland character on it. He's thinking like, I wonder if that's true. He's like, how many Fabuland shirts do I have? Is it possible that he's never seen me wearing anything else?
Sunday, Brickworld Milwaukee, I was wearing a Milwaukee shirt.
It's 414 day.
414 day. Yeah,
414 day.
okay.
It was
So
414 day.
He's managed to get one day off. Oh my goodness, this is like Christmas for me.
Uh-oh.
This is like Christmas for me.
All right, I'm gonna move along, but thanks for having me.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know,
Mike, are you hosting?
you know what? I am basically hosting. No, don't cut the line.
Oh, sorry. Was there a line? Are you guys in line? I'll go grab.
No. No, Mark, I need you and I love you.
No, I'm
It's this guy.
I was tricked in the
This is the one. This is the
I'm not
one.
part of the line.
Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the one, the only, Mr. Goldcrest, Mr. Rage Quit Gaming, Dale, the veterinarian, Dr. Dale Klein. Here he is.
It is wonderful. No, it's not. No, actually,
You know
to be here.
what's unusual? Our viewership just dropped by like 6 people.
I'm pretty sure that is true. In fact, we're going to be down to 0 in about.
But that's okay.
a minute
So
or so.
I want to tell you something that happened today.
Oh gosh, what happened?
We did the live stream for.
Mhm.
Obviously, it's like I'm doing 2 live streams today.
Did you end up
because
breaking somebody's display again? Is the big question.
I've never broken anyone's display.
I think you guys distracted that young gentleman and made him break his display. I saw it like a month and a half ago or something.
I did no. See, that was all Larry. I wouldn't say he's a young gentleman, but on the positive side, it was a castle, so it deserved to get destroyed anyway.
That's true. That's true.
But anyway, so we were doing a Think Outside the Blocks Friday stream. We didn't really announce it.
Yes. Yes.
So I was like, okay, who am I gonna have host with me? Well, we announced it on stream, but we didn't like promote it. We didn't really make a thumbnail. So my kids both joined me on the stream. And one thing that Mark and I have done lately, I don't know if you've caught it, we like to do a rant, where we spend 1 minute ranting about something in the Lego community.
Yes.
So I gave my kids mics to do their 1 minute rants. And one of the rants was about Dale cheating at golf.
Oh.
Can you believe one of my kids wanted to rant about this?
Actually, I can believe that.
It was unbelievable.
One of the tainted Suzanne Quijano.
Oh,
I just told you took over. They're live right now.
No, that's fine.
No, I'll talk to everybody about how I cheat at golf.
Can you go next?
Oh, okay.
Can you go next?
I will. I'm gonna run it.
So,
Thank you.
The video game.
Many years
Yes,
ago,
the kid, my kids.
at Brickworld, Kansas City,
Yes.
I was displaying, and luckily my friend Ben was as well. And Ben went over to
The only time we've displayed at Kansas City.
yes.
The inaugural and only show.
Yes. So Ben went over to the mosaic wall, and he randomly, and Ben is very random, just put up on the mosaic wall Dale cheats at golf, and ever since then, every show Ben tries to put up a couple of. My display is very large, and I can't keep an eye on it all. So Ben sneaks around and he puts signs up telling people to ask me why I cheat at golf. And so this has been a running joke now for, I guess it was 7-8 years since
2019 probably.
Was it 19?
Yeah, so I think
that's all?
We didn't
Just
get
5
back.
years ago was Kansas City?
Yeah, I think we didn't get
Oh
back
my
because of the
gosh.
pandemic.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, so yes, it is a running gag, and the funny part about it is I barely ever play golf, and I'm really awful at it. So there's no need to cheat.
Yeah, he says he plays disc golf.
I do play disc golf.
I'm pretty sure when he tries to
that.
throw the disc, though, it just goes backwards.
Does the audience hear the piano in the background? I just want to make sure, because we have a piano. Somebody's playing the piano out in the hallway. I want to hear you guys can hear
How
it.
much are we paying that piano player?
I don't know. I just want to make sure that, because he doesn't play.
Can you hear the background music?
Yeah, I think they heard the wags. So I don't know how they convinced you to come up here, Dale. You were probably expecting to talk to Reed, and he was going to be nice. Instead, I basically conscripted
no
into taking over the
idea
stream.
that this. As soon as I walked in and saw it was you, Ben, I literally just.
I saw your heart
to,
and your eyes sink.
Yeah.
So you come in and just go.
That's
"Ugh."
exactly what happened. Actually,
That's what I
Rachel knows that I don't want to be here right now. Actually.
Yeah. Well, Dale, I first met you actually in 2012, my first Brickworld.
Oh my gosh, was it that long ago?
Yes, and I that year brought because I was young and foolish. I brought some castle stuff with me.
You did.
I had it set up on a
I
table.
remember it.
We did
actually.
not get enough space for our castles, and so they were all crammed in there. I came over and I saw your display. It's probably I don't know. You've probably added 6-7 feet since then, maybe.
Right.
I don't know.
About 5 feet. It was about 25 feet long then.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you added a few feet since then, but I looked at it and I said, yeah, we've got some somewhat similar styles, and I was just like, man, I got to meet this Dale guy. That was before I knew you were a jerk and that you were a horrible person.
Well, yeah, but
ever since then,
that angst. I mean, just like Taylor Swift, that angst is what makes me such an incredible builder.
Yes, you are very angsty.
Yes,
no doubt.
It is the depression, the sadness, and all my broken up boyfriends that have jilted me that inspire me
I believe
to
that.
build
I believe
castle.
that. I don't think that the people who call you Grand Dale think you're a terrible person, which is good.
They probably do not. But it just shows with a name like Grandale.
Yeah.
I got to be okay. I did give that name to myself actually. But,
yeah, well, that's fine.
But
that's fine. Grand Dale.
Yes.
So yeah, you're a jerk and I love you.
I love you too. I love you. Without frenemies, who are we?
Yeah, who are we? I don't know who we are.
True story.
But yeah, so if you do come to Brickworld Chicago, what are you going to see? Well, you're going to see bronze crest and a gold crest. 30-ish feet by what? 2 feet, 2.5 feet?
Like by 42. So 3.5.
3.5.
Yeah.
So 30 feet by 3.5 feet.
About a half a million
castle.
of silliness. Is what that is.
Yeah, I
Half a
mean
million pieces.
the only problem, period, with that thing is that's the castle. If it was a spaceship, I'd love it.
Understandable. But then again, a 30-foot long spaceship that'd be something.
It would be.
How many of those?
You want to collab?
Yeah.
30 foot?
Yeah, I think that battleship, the Missouri. I think that's like one of the biggest MOCs ever, right?
Yeah, we could do it.
I think we could definitely.
Mark, we could do it.
I think Mark would help us.
Yeah.
He when he gets in on a collaboration, I mean, he really
Last minute.
knows to the grindstone.
Very last minute. So this is strange.
Yeah.
You know what's strange about this?
What?
This is Friday Night Bricks. I am not the host of this show.
Why are
Reed's
Why are
taking
you-
the whole night off.
He's
He's here, but he's like
still in the room.
he's just
Calm
letting
your
me
horses down.
letting
He's
me do
still in the
whatever I
room.
want.
Oh, see, here we go. There we go.
Well, I am perfectly willing to give up my seat and let the host
she should
back
probably
in
sit
here.
real quick. And then,
Okay.
And
What-
then
yes,
Brian
you
will sit.
do. Come on over. Come on over. Rachel.
Speaking of cheating at golf, the biggest golf cheat I know. This right here is somebody known in the chat as Z's spouse. And photo bombing is Sunny Boy. Z's spouse, I will say, you'll look at the two of us and say, how did this happen? I outkicked my coverage. It's true. But she collabed with me this year. It's our first collab ever. So why don't you tell the people about our collab?
You want to ruin the surprise?
No. Just tell them what it's called and how you contributed. And this is how I explain it.
I don't want to give away any secrets, but it's collab with my non-Lego wife.
Non-Lego spouse.
Non-Lego spouse.
Yep.
And I and some other people have formed a non-Lego spouse group, and we love to meet up at Brickworld. Matt Husband is the probably other biggest member, who I'm still looking for. I just talked to Mark Husband, and he said he was out and about. But the collab represents how I contribute to my wonderful Lego building husband.
Yes. It is a perfect depiction of our
I will
Lego
only
life.
say the build has Ben's closet of shame in it. Not nearly big enough. It is, well, I should say the one at home is way too big. The one in the collab is much smaller. So, yeah, you'll just have to find it. It's at 71.
71.
Area 71.
Yep, by the
by the
Brickworld
Bureau
display,
Bricks.
by the Bureau Bricks displays.
Next to Miles collab, wrong side. Miles collab with his dad as well. So come find it. You'll probably find me somewhere.
It's the smallest
following the children.
of the builds that we brought, but it is my favorite by far.
It's my favorite too.
Yeah, all the other ones, I'm like, I could have left them at home and just brought this one, and I would have been happy with Brickworld.
I would not have been happy with all the time you spent if you only brought one build.
Do our collab, Dad.
I love ours too, Miles. I'm just saying that this was an epic moment. We have never collabed before, and this was the perfect melding of our contributions into this build.
Have you seen it yet?
Yeah.
Good.
All right.
Okay, well, I can give up my spot
Okay.
for someone else.
Yeah, me too.
Brian.
I should.
Okay, that's fine. You can go. That's fine. You can go.
Let's go, Dad.
All right, head out. Head
Okay.
out.
Wait, you said you were gonna.
Well, you can go. Thanks. Thank you, sir.
Man, I'm getting kicked out of my
No,
own
you
street.
can-
Wait, no, it is
Oh,
your
wait.
street.
Oh,
Never
you-
mind.
Come on, Brian.
Never mind. All right, hey, come to Brickworld, and even if you don't, you can catch us. Think outside the blocks every Sunday, except this Sunday, because we'll be at Brickworld, 7 o'clock Sunday nights. YouTube Brickworld events.
There you go.
It's a better stream.
Oh my.
Well, it probably has a bigger followership than I do. I've only been doing this 6 years, so.
We don't have
They've
600
been doing it for
episodes.
1 year.
300 episodes.
You gotta adjust the microphone here. Here we go. There it is. That's the direction you use the microphone. There it is.
Would you like me to go find some more?
I don't know. Brian might be in here for a while. You know, I mean,
for a little bit.
yeah, Brian's probably here for a while, so we're good. Because I texted our pal, our friend. Oh, look at this.
There he is right there.
He's
Hi,
only
Kevin.
here for Brian.
That's okay. You know what? A lot of people are. And I appreciate your honesty. This is great. I'm happy to be here.
Time him out.
He's a mod.
He's a mod. How do I time out a mod? He is
Get
the
rid of
mod.
I time out my mods.
He's the mod. He's the mod. What are you talking about? Here, this. Don't you think this guy's a little
Time him
trouble?
out. Time him out.
This guy's trouble.
Irresponsible.
Hey, do you have the duct tape over there, Panda? We might have to.
No,
We got some.
no. Good. Ha.
This time.
You don't got no duct tape. Ha.
I don't need.
Uh-oh.
There he goes.
This goes.
Getting nutty. Oh, getting nutty in Chicago. Here it is.
Where's Chester? Chester's here. No necking, Chester. You got Dorothy. You can just be necking with her anyways. So.
Hello,
Hey,
dude,
we got-
Jude, everybody. Hi. Hope you all are well. You should have been here in Chicago. He's taking a photo of Brian, which I can. Yeah, I got it. We'll do it. It's done. So what's on the docket here? Is it like a Brickworld retrospective so far? Is it?
It's been whoever's kind of wanted to kind of say whatever's.
You got to get this on. So there's an entire stage downstairs.
Oh, look at this.
this?
We're just
Come on
chilling.
in.
Come on.
in.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on in.
Mark Larson in the hot seat, everybody.
That's what Brian and Mark talking to each other.
That's great. That's
Oh,
fine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
you get the host seat.
What's up, Saviano? How you doing?
Sir, I haven't had a chance to talk to you.
I know. I haven't had a chance
you
to
good?
talk to anybody. Oh, yeah, I'm doing great.
Well, I mean, I hope now. Good. There it is. There
That's
it is.
right. Readstream is used. I've gotten lit on Readstream. When I was going through my post-pandemic, like I don't know how to get back into life, and so I'm going to drink a half a bottle of whiskey a day. I spent a lot of time on Reed's live stream.
I mean,
Trashed on
this is the place to be.
Yeah, absolutely. Every Friday night. It's been a while, but actually, it was like one time in the last like 6 months, and I almost killed Larry.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Well,
It's weird that we're like-
Larry's famous now. He's
we're facing each
Brickworld
other.
famous.
That's fine.
It's
Why are there two
fine.
cameras out?
We'll do.
I'm
they're right
really
here.
confused. I'm scared.
They're right here. Yeah.
So it's good. I mean, it's good. I mean, basically, we're here. We're having fun. And look at this. We got Kevin on. Kevin came.
There's Kevin Hinkle.
Kevin said he says this. He says I'm only here for Brian. Let's read. So yep.
That's
You
it.
should only be at Brickworld for Brian.
I mean, hey,
He needs the support. He was saying like, the only thing missing for me is Kevin Hinkle, and my heart is kind of broken. It's not complete without Kevin Hinkle here, and maybe a couple other people would really like to see you. Maybe it'd be really not, hard for you to come back, but
we'll
I
see.
think you'd feel a lot of love.
We'll see.
No pressure, but come back.
There's plenty. No, there's actually at least a dozen people that have walked up and been like, "Oh, Brian, but where's Kevin?" And they'll just jump right to him, and I'm like, "But what? I'm right here." Well, I have the banner and the booth and Kevin's name. Like, no, but where's Kevin?
Well, see, what's wild is I actually was working the line during the first day registration, and that I've literally mentioned Kevin Hinkle's name, and somebody's like, "I've been here 5 minutes," and then Kevin Hinkle's name has already come up in conversation. And I'm like, it's like it's you. That's the thing. It's like, I mean,
You're a good egg.
You're infamous now. I mean, you'll be famous again, and it's never.
It's a redemption arc.
It's like that feeling. It's like, oh, he's not here. Well, good to see you,
Right,
whoever you are.
Right, you let it happen. Let it move forward. Yeah.
So it's kind of it's been good, and like how's like people have been coming so far to the booth.
Yes.
And buying
Yeah,
the book,
like
enjoying the book.
the response has been really overwhelmingly positive, and it's already like not even public days yet. So tomorrow it's going to be even hopefully crazy and busy, but we'll see. We'll see how things pan out.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the banners look good. Everything. It's all
Like I said, we
like
probably
12
need
hours
the
away.
Kevin Hinkle cardboard cutout so you could take a picture with.
I know he's actually the only character missing. I should have had a Kevin cutout made, and he would have been in the top corner.
We've got printing services here.
Let me just make a card.
My
cutout
first
of Kevin.
And my first 10 copies, it just says first 10 copies are free. I'm like, okay, I need 10 cardboard cutouts
10 Kevins
of Kevin.
and post them around the convention.
There we go. The Facebook is overrun with
They're free.
moms posting.
That's true, because the books just got delivered to all the kids from Kickstarter.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. So it's this and
I have a
Brickworld.
book.
And yes, you do.
I do.
But
I bought it.
Now you got to get book 2. It's the second one that just came out. So we'll stop by the booth.
Get their hooks in you and they just keep...
We'll hook you up.
Okay. All right, cool.
I'll set aside what was Kevin's copy for you.
Okay.
That's what I'll do.
Well, people thought
I'll come down to your booth and
people thought he was me at first because my name online was Hinckley.
Oh, right.
And so when he came on the scene, people were like, "Are you in Eurobricks?" He's like, "What are you talking about?" At least he told me that. Maybe he's just humoring me. Nobody calls me that anymore, though.
Say, guys, what happened? Hinkle's in the chat. Aren't you guys gonna talk a little bit? The chat kind of was all.
Well, it's up to,
everybody
but no, we have enthralling conversation, and that gets the people talking. A 20% discount, Kevin? What? That's like the Brickworld tickets. It's a $2 discount with the code Mark Larson.
I'll trade you, Hinkle. You give me a book, I'll give you a ticket to
Wow.
Brickworld Public Day.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, there we go.
Look at that.
Hey, but hey, it was good. It was good.
What do you mean it doesn't help?
It was pretty classic. Well,
I think it helps.
We had Moto up here now. It's no longer.
Oh,
it's called
okay.
the Larry now. It's no longer called a Moto now. It's called the Larry.
When he was on our stream, he was like, "Oh no, Larry pulled a me."
Yeah. Well, he was on earlier. Yeah. Oh, there goes Adam. Adam just walked by.
Yeah, sure did. Cool.
So things are good. No fires.
No. We've had a couple things like here and there. We've had some security stuff, which I expected. Just with this many people, we had enough people who had Eventbrite tickets convert to Saturday, Sunday.
Yes.
That were over 1,900 attendees now.
How many was it last year?
1750.
So that's what? At least a 10%.
Sure. I don't know. I'm not mathing right now.
Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Nanan!
Nanan!
You want to come be on Reed's live stream?
Nope.
No.
That's a wait. That's a
slam.
yes. There it goes.
We're about to do a job. I was looking for my folks. What are you guys up to?
We're live streaming stuff. It's Nan and Zang, everybody. Come on. Yes. You take the hot city. I got to get back to work.
Yeah.
Okay. See you, Mark.
Thank you, sir. Good to see you finally.
Yeah.
Get in there, David.
Yeah, come on, jump in. It's been a who's
Hello,
who
everyone.
of the Lego community.
Good to see you, Ryan. It has been a while.
Yeah.
So what are we talking about here?
Life. So what was it like growing up?
Straight to the point, huh?
Like what was the year 2002 like for you?
So I joined the online community in 2004.
So I was close actually.
I was one of the first TFOs who went through the entire ordeal from being a teenager in the online community to being an adult fan of Lego.
There we go.
Yeah.
Well, that's how it all started.
Yeah.
Where are you displaying?
I have about 3 to 4 tables set up in the entrance of the hall by the rubble table.
Nice.
So, yeah. Drove up with, let's see, a variety of my works. So we got some moving swan boats with a magnet mechanism that, are you doing any coverage of the convention later on? Or?
I saw the Hanlons earlier.
Okay.
And they were going. I haven't actually talked to them yet.
Yeah.
So at some point I'll see them. Maybe they'll have me for something. Who knows?
Okay.
But,
great. Fantastic. Yeah. So who are we streaming for here? I just walked through the rooms like looking for.
So there's an audience across YouTube and Twitch.
Nice.
So
9 on YouTube, 1 on Twitch.
So it's just like the Beyond the Brick. It's the same idea.
Yeah. Well, great.
So
We missed you in Christians for Security live stream.
I know.
You were, in my opinion, one of the more popular hosts.
Well, when I walk down the convention center, I can't walk a minute without running into somebody I know. So that's flattering. But I've just been swamped with the books.
It's great.
Not talking to the O'Hanlons after you've been there for 3 days. Dude, that's literally like I've seen the red, but I did see Andres. I saw Andres.
Yeah, I saw him as well. You could have missed his height.
No, and he was so good to see you, Brian. Oh my goodness,
Yeah,
big
does sound
hug.
like him.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I got to run for my draft because that was what I was looking for when I started.
Oh, you're going to the draft?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can vouch. Yeah, I can.
Well, good. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the show with Brian.
Yeah. Good to see you.
Good to see you again.
Yeah. Go.
Hey.
Bye-bye.
There we go. Hello.
They left me in control. So we're just going to meow it out, everybody.
So there's been a rotation of guests that have popped through for the past couple of hours here. Friday Night Bricks airing every Friday night on YouTube and across the internet. Thank you all for being here and all that. You should have been here in Chicago. Friday Night Savianos. Yes, I have commandeered this live stream as the unofficial guest host while Reed is off. Where did he go?
He went to go grab something.
He went to grab somebody, anybody off the convention floor with
I
a
haven't
pulse.
seen Mr. Hinkle's cutout anywhere.
Yeah, so that was my fault. I should have had Lasered Letters do a cutout of you, Kevin. I'm not referring to Kevin in the third
The other
person.
Kevin.
Right. Yes, that animated Kevin should have been in the thing there. Read show minus read what a play. But luckily, I can carry this. It's fine. It's fine. At least for a couple minutes here. It's a legendary move. So yeah, we will expedite the Kevin cutouts to put around Brickworld for 2025. And with you actually being here, Kevin, as I'm manifesting this, your presence will be looming over the entirety of the Renaissance Schaumburg. It'll be actually, the game would be find the Hinkle or the Hinkle hide, like hide the Hinkle, which is appropriate. Yes, everybody, Kevin, there's literally people that show up and they're like, Brian, it's great to see you, but where's Kevin? Andres just said it to me, and I'm like, it's like I'm chopped liver. Have you ever met Kevin?
Kevin who?
Yeah, you just said Kevin who. I haven't met you before. I'm Brian.
Hi, Jacob.
Jacob, nice to meet you. He doesn't care who you are, Kevin.
Hi, you're welcome.
Kevin, there it is. There it is. So.
It's because I don't know many people.
That's okay. I know too many people. Do you want to take all the people that I know and I can just take nobody? Okay. You're not super social.
I'm a little bit social, but not.
Well, that's why you're not on camera. You support the show. Come
All
on.
right, fine. You're
All right.
welcome.
What were you doing in the year 2002?
2002. I wasn't alive.
Who's Wagner?
He.
Who?
Me.
I thought you said he, and you pointed to yourself. He Wagner.
I'm Lil Wags.
You're Lil Wag?
And then my dad is Big Wags.
Big Wagger?
Big Wags.
Big Wags.
Yeah, he's Big Wags.
Does he have a tail?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
Hi.
Yeah, but I'm part of Gaming Wagners, so.
Okay.
A YouTube channel.
That's
so,
great. What do you guys play?
We play Fortnite. We stream Lego content. And we do other things. So, yeah.
That's great. You didn't tell.
He forced me to go into the host seat.
Well,
you kicked Nana out of the chair? Well,
no, he had to go to a draft. That's why.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, I grabbed my.
He doesn't like being on camera in the first place.
I have my collaborator.
Okay, listen,
So-
you guys take the hot seat here.
Okay.
Listen,
We were talking about Big Wags. And
it's a pleasure and an honor. Thank you all for being here. Brickworld Chicago 2025. If you're not here, you're living life wrong. I'll take a picture with the nut.
Oh, okay. Jacob can help you. Come on. Michael over here. Well, Michael. No, Michael's going to sit here.
Yeah, I'm
Jacob's going to take a
I
picture.
look so. Why does this camera make me look so wide?
Makes me. Yeah. Come on, have a seat. So Michael here is my Chester and Dorothy. Look at that. Oh, well, let's see. I don't know. Actually, I wonder if I can. That's great. You're laying him down for
Oh,
sleep.
sorry.
Thanks, Brian. Thank you for being entertaining.
I try.
So Michael Frederick is my collaborator for what we do usually. Chop has in the past. Yeah, here comes a crazy squirrel. Yeah, there he is, a squirrel. Squirrel. But yes, so take a picture with the nut. Yes. No, Chester, no. No. But yeah, so Michael and I are doing the no, hey, do I have to ban you from the room, sir? So basically we're doing a collaboration. We've been doing it for years. Just make sure you don't take out cables.
sorry. Yeah. Are you gonna be streaming tomorrow at all?
I don't know, probably not. So we'll do stream with tonight. I tried grabbing Philip and Maria and
I can try getting someone else.
Caleb,
Before I
but
go.
they're all
gotta go
finishing
after
stuff. Yeah. So, but yeah, so Michael in here and we do a collab. This year it's just him and I. Ralph was busy. Ralph had things come up, so Ralph couldn't come. Michael luckily was able to fill that upper space, and I filled. So he filled half, and I filled half. So it's a really cool This year, it's actually I didn't bring my bricks, but we have I have new bricks. Richard couldn't figure out why it print pretty light, but I mean we do have it's like what we had last year. It's printed correctly. It is Chimapalooza 2023, and this year it's Chimapalooza 2024 World War Chi. So yeah, so it's one of those things where it's pretty cool. So we're collaborating. Usually, like I said, we might butt chop. Ralph, Jesse from Madison, he sometimes has collabed in the past. And then like Jefferson, who hasn't kind of made it down here yet, he gave me the idea for the Rainbow Portal. Okay, and it looks like we are live again, folks. Michael stretched his legs and took us down, so it's almost as good as when the co-hosts actually exit the stream. But you know, hey, we're good. So
We're coming to say hi.
cool. We even have more people saying hi. Nikki and Jesse.
What do we do?
Why is there two?
There's a mirror.
What's going on?
Try to switch yourself right down the middle.
Why do you have two cameras? It's so crazy.
So there's two of us.
Yes.
So we are back. Yep, it's one of those things where it just kind of stretched out. I mean, because of the way the power is, and I wasn't thinking I didn't bring a long enough power cord for this part of what I was doing here. It did have some issues. So, but yes,
Just hi to the chat.
How
Galaxy, Dude Jude, Stud Sidious, Panda. Who else is here? Dude Jude, Panda. Everybody else watching.
Hinkle was in the
Chicago.
chat.
Mr. Hinkle.
Yep. Yeah, you'll like this. He said Hinkle said this is. Here we go. This is what Kevin said. He says, "I'm here for Brian. Who's Reed?"
I see somebody was typing on my behalf.
Was Brian?
Yeah. Brian. Yeah, Brian just was here. He just left. Yeah, Brian was here with, and then he had Nana. And when I came up,
the BBG shirt photo op with like probably 30, 40, 50 BBG members in the lobby. So look for posts from Cody and some other BBG guys.
Sweet.
And gals and all the supporters.
There you go.
We gotta go play D&D again. We're missing you, Prontero.
Yes.
Yep. Oh, yeah. I know. I'm sorry, guys.
I had better things to do than crawl through dungeons tonight.
It's okay. Someday.
I know that guy. Oh, that is yes, that is Jesse and Nikki, and they're literally behind this wall behind us. They're playing D&D. Now we played last night, and I did have to do this at least once, kind of where I was kind of like really kind of drifting, and I was like kind of sitting there, kind of trying to take a nap. We played late. Actually, when Kevin Wagner shows you his mock, all the hallway, we walked a lot of the hallways except for the main rooms. We missed the big treasure room. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, well, my collaborator figured he'd stretch his legs, and I forgot to let everybody know that the power cord is hanging, so be careful that you don't kick it. So
Did you have technical difficulties?
I had technical. Hey, this is, this stream should hopefully hit like 1 million views because we've had 2 technical difficulties in the show. One at the beginning.
For 1 minute.
Yes, and we've had.
That's a good show when you do that.
Yeah,
but I'd say we do Run DMC and like breathe your hole through the wall.
Yeah, if Reed is.
I told him to jump through the wall like Kool-Aid Man. I'll tell him I not like it. The viewers might.
But if you do the music, you're fine. That's how it works.
If Reed is not falling asleep at Brickworld, is it really Brickworld? So I haven't done it yet. I mean, it's possible. You just never know. I guess it depends how late we go tonight. But like we played late last night, and then I went and finished more of my mock, and then we worked on it earlier today. He's got the castle guys, the orcs, and a couple vintage castles behind on the back table, and then on the front table is the ice bears and whatnot. I'll probably have to post a video to YouTube. You know how hard it is for me to run through the phone and everything right now, but I will post something at some point. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's the underneath is the best. I mean, I had to turn. I tried to shoot a quick one before I came up to the show, but it's one of those things where the Monopoly guy. He's the guy with working trebuchets. He's the guy that shoots dead ice bear heads across the layout. But yeah, I mean, it's like I said, we when I was on the floor the one year with my castle, and he had his huge Napoleonic aged battle scene. I was like, hey, can I put some saber-tooth tigers saber-tooth guys like in the trees? And I put like 4 or 5, and later on I come back to my layout and he's got a siege going on with his. That year might have been the Santa guys. I don't remember. He had an
Santa Claus came to town.
Yes.
Killed some ice bears.
So it's one of those things where we've been sieging for many years, and then we kind of expanded to other people. So as we've kind of moved it towards theme and corporation. So whatever the theme is, we've tried to build closer to that, because for those of us, we're working on building whatever, and I'm trying to change the castle anyways. So I thought one of the best years was building bridges to Paradise Island. We had someone drop out for Paradise Island, which I built. I don't think it was as good as I probably could have done, or the other builder could have done. And so, but I had the ice castle with the iceberg bridges. Michael here he put his orcs in. Jordan had rebuilt his orc fortress. And so Michael put his guys in the orc fortress and had a dragon bridge, which was pretty sweet, but I might add. Chop had his pyroclastic castle with a lava bridge. And that was the year that Glenn, the Kraken, he showed up. So it was 4 or 5 people, and that was kind of, we collaborated for that way. And we've been trying to do that every year, because at this point, I mean, Hope Castle, everybody kind of knows what it is. It doesn't need to steal the limelight. It needs to share the limelight. Because people will know what it is. If they see that, they can be like, oh, okay, there's other stuff here. So it's kind of, but it'll grab the attention. But he's got his huge skull castle from Clutch Powers here this year. And so that's pretty cool. If he works to finish some of that, we might actually eventually perhaps build the collab around him. So usually at closing ceremonies, we find out what the theme is for next year. And then our brains start to just go crazy. And my brain really didn't start working until like a month and a half, 2 months before Brickworld this year. So at that point, it gets kind of crazy. But yeah, so he's one of my main collaborators. We've been coming every year, and it's just like whatever we figure out what we can do. We did not bring the beer garden this year, so there are no drunk orcs out there unless they're going to the disco. If they're going to the roller disco, I can't say if or if not there is alcoholic beverages being served at the roller disco. So But yes, fun. So yep, I guess it doesn't seem like it's getting kind of late. So that's probably why we aren't getting anybody else up here. But Michael, hey, feel free to say anything you want to say if you want. No.
I didn't get to finish walking around the whole place yet.
Oh, I interrupted you. I'm sorry, my bad.
No, not that. It's just my feet are get old. Don't get old.
Yeah, Joshua and John were walking the hall right now, doing some video and stuff. They're doing kind of some of their walkthrough and stuff. Which kind of I'm hoping they're doing more of it later on too, because my lights are off. I don't did the sensory actually end? I probably should have gone down and turned on my lights. I don't remember what the time. Huh? I don't remember. Well, my lights aren't on, so hopefully anybody shooting video will want to shoot better video later on or something. So, and I don't know how late we'll go. As people if you guys get bored, who knows? It's not a normal stream. We are on site, and all this wonderful stuff has to be taken down and whatnot. But our MOCs are up, so there's nothing else. We'd just be sitting around talking, drinking beer, whatever. I mean, I could probably plug this little pen drive in and see what kind of stuff. Let's see how well transferring of stuff works with this brand new PC I got here. So we've got a new computer.
What's the file that says nudes?
I don't remember that one being on here. Are you sure you're looking at the right computer?
I thought that's what I had to collab. I put some nudes. I sent them to you.
Oh wow, this has only got 77 meg. Well, this will be easy to transfer. So let's do. Remember, this is a new computer. This PC. No, that's not what I want. How do I just? Oh, there we go. Okay, it's confusing me, man. It's confusing me. Well, that should be able to go here. We'll do Friday Night Bricks. We will add a new folder, and we're going to do escape room. So we did an escape room with Nikki and Matt and Jesse and Mel and Larry, one other person. So we did an escape room the other day, and so it was pretty cool. I mean, let's see. Select all.
Has anybody done a USB on one of these brick separators yet?
What's that?
Has anybody ever put like a
Maybe USB drive.
Yeah. Google it. Find out. I need to know the answer.
What the heck? Oh, here, maybe we'll just do this. Look at that, guys. It'll be like all that meg in literally a couple seconds, and we probably didn't even freeze. Okay, so escape room. We will get rid of this, and we will actually eject it so that Nikki and them can. I guess they can pull it up. Didn't say anything. So, so we did an escape room. It was fun. I mean, we did the outbreak one, so we were trying to stay alive. So let's see, what do we do? No, Chop did not show up this year. I haven't heard from Chop since I basically told him Ralph wasn't coming. I haven't heard. I don't know. Tasteful Nude. Yes, I don't know. So no Chop this year. Chester Private. Yeah. It could be Chester's Privates, So, but yeah, no Chop this year. What would I do there? But let me see if I can. Actually, I should look for the pose where where we did. So there's lots of pictures here. So
I guess Jurassic Park, like the.
Here, we'll do this. So we'll just we'll present. We'll just kind of go through some of these quick, and then guys can kind of see. So basically, this is what we did. We actually did the escape room. So they take pictures while we're doing it and give us clues. So we're looking at different things.
Where was this escape room? Over by
it's over by over kind of towards the mall. So, and we're all kind of helping and pointing out stuff. And
you say you solved all the mysteries?
Yeah, we did. Yep. Look at that. There's like all of us around this table. So we just kind of we do the clues, whatever. You know, there's one of those things where, you know, we're looking at the periodic table. We definitely didn't set any records, but we had fun. So it was kind of one of those things where we definitely, you know, did good. And then look at there, I'm playing with the periodic table. And there we go. And he said I held this pose for forever. I'm the guy in the purple shirt over there, if you couldn't figure it out. So I'm holding that pose for that periodic table. But it was good. It was fun. We did, you know. You know, one of the safes had a black light in it, and so we were turning off the lights and once in a while too. Oh wait, there we go. I'm holding the pose again on the periodic table. He's like, you held it forever.
Police bust or something?
Well, no, it's an outbreak.
Somebody pat you down.
So it was pretty good. So there's video. I don't know if I got video of the end when we were doing the like the vials and stuff. It was wild. We just kind of, it was just, it's just kind of, yeah. So lots of stuff, just trying to figure out what was what. And
do they allow bathroom breaks?
They do. We all kind of went beforehand.
That'd be my answer. No bathroom.
Oh, they don't even show it. We had an issue where we actually did have Chester's nuts. Okay, yeah, I have to remember that. That'll be the secret file. Okay, I'll remember that. So we all went, whoa, we can't show that on stream. Chester's nuts. That'd be good. That'd be good. It'd be just my luck. I would walk away to look for somebody for like a stream somewhere, like at a show like this, and somebody open, hey, what's this Chester's nuts? And I'm like, whoa, we show these online. We might get strike
Before you
after
open
strike.
that file, just make sure they got to sign his waiver.
Looks like the lab before the leak. Well, I mean, and it was interesting. It was fun to do. It's just, you know, I mean, like the record's like, I think the record was like 30 minutes or something, or under 30 minutes, and we did it. And did it faster than we did the one last year. It just, it was just, it's, you know, you're just kind of, you know, you're just trying to trying to find the antidote before in an hour. Otherwise, the whole Chicagoland area turns into zombies. So, but you know, it was fun. I mean, to me, you have to think and you have to look at stuff. I mean, and think about it, like one of the things said, play. You know, I like to, you know, relax to music. Play. You know, I like play the seventh song and it'll, you know, whatever. And so, playing the seventh song led us to a different song, and then so it was interesting. And so you had to make sure that you were, you know, using different codes. I mean, there's codes all over the place. I mean, it's a matter of knowing what everything was. I mean, there were points where I probably was a little bit lost waiting for something to happen, whereas other people were a little bit more diligent in certain things. It's just, there was a lot of saves, a lot of codes, and you just gotta figure out what you can do. I mean, they're fun to do, but yeah. So I mean, we did it. We got some pictures. I don't know. Somebody's got the picture of us, you know, with our trophy type stuff. So, but cool stuff. I don't know. I mean, that's what we do. We do this here. Have I been to the Lego store since I've been here yet? No. Have you, Michael?
Yeah, actually.
Did you get any parts?
No parts. I just picked a couple of mini things.
No, I mean, it's just stuff. You just have to solve puzzles. I mean, it's just, you know, I mean, I didn't say anything. I just said it just directed you to a different thing. I mean, you just have to listen to. But hey, if that solves it for you, that would be funnier than saying. But no, I mean, there's certain points we actually think made faster than what they thought some people had done, but other points we got stuff pretty good. But yeah, or we were entering stuff. But actually, one of the things that one of the numbers they told us enter, we had actually entered probably half a dozen to a dozen times, and it never worked. But then somehow it did work. So maybe they didn't wipe it or something. I don't know. Because each device that you have to have a wipe to try to start over. So, but it's good stuff. I mean, you know, that's only the second one I've done. The only years I've done it was the years we do it here with our D&D stuff. So, but
yeah, I didn't make it to the Lego store, or I did make it to one of the mall, but took a ride out to that Bricks and Minifigs thing out there.
Oh, did you? How was that?
Yeah.
Even any good? You need it?
Somebody didn't go through their brick very well.
Well.
There was a vintage black spaceman helmet sitting in the bulk. And those things go for a pretty good amount of money.
Yeah, and that's kind of the thing is here that we have the vendors, we have the yard sale tomorrow evening before the World of Lights. That should be interesting. All the seats are sold, but they didn't sell as fast. I think everybody would have thought. They sold out in like 10 minutes the year before. This year, due to the Cvent app and moving, I think at least when I looked at it to try to see what was out there or to do other stuff, you had to kind of navigate multiple pages and then get to it. And that's why I told, hey, Michael, there's still spots, because he was frustrated. And so the one thing I'd say, people, it looks like Mark is shifting a lot to the Cvent app. So you want to make sure you have that app on your phone, because that's where a lot of stuff is. But the other thing is you also want to, if you can, be part of like the Discord chat. Just so that if, for the people who are, if you forget to check your email, we have a Discord for some of the stuff we do, and so yes, but yeah, so I was gonna see. I don't even know what I was looking for.
There's still
Is
good
there
amount
any
of
yelled at us
Legos.
for yard sale nuts? There's been a couple things, and I'm not gonna do it live, but yeah, there's been a couple things said. But to me, it's like all I do is the planning for the tables, assign the seats. I created the verbiage for the email. Hopefully they've gone out, because I did a key too, but my printer needs all the new ink for my laser printer, and so it didn't do that. But the locations, and that's something I'll probably have to do tomorrow during the day, is I need to make my index cards to all the different spots. I need to check to make sure they haven't already done that, but I don't think anybody has. And so
that yard sale, is that they still have, like, you gotta, not the vendors, but the people coming in, they gotta have their
So basically for buyers, they're coming in 15-minute increments for the first hour. So like between 8 and 9, it's a 15-minute increment that you got to come in at. That way it's not, especially with like 18, Mark say even 1,900 registered attendees, it'd be just madness if, of the 100, we have 134 spots in the hall, 132, 134, something like that. Well, that's how many sellers you got. If you have the rest of like the 1,600 people all coming at once, it'll be like absolute a zoo like it was last year. So basically, it's just stuff that I don't want to say. Okay. There's always stuff that goes on. There's stuff that says, but there's places to say it. This live stream's not the place to say stuff. But we have complaints every year. So it's the way it is. This year I haven't heard about people not getting spots yet. If that's what you're asking, nobody's kind of said they haven't been able to get a spot yet. And they were selling them almost up until we got here on Wednesday, because I think they still had a few left, because that was what I was waiting on to finish my assignment of seating, because I'd done most of it, but the whole top of the room, which is where Michael's going to be, because I think he got one of the last couple tables. So that's fine, but I'm not worried about the views. Not for the spicy stuff that could actually backfire in my face. I don't need that. So I don't need exhaust fumes in my face because I said something that I shouldn't have said. So it's just.
Do you want to come back here next year?
Yeah. So yeah. Do I want to come back next year? I do. Do I want to coordinate the yard sale? Probably do. I might sell next year. I'm not selling this year. First year, for bricks, hot goss. Yeah. No. So, but it's one of those things where it should be fun. It should be interesting. We'll see how well it goes. We did some, did aisles this year along with the outer loop. We'll see if that works better. The entrance tickets, we'll see. It goes for 2 hours. That's what I tell people. It goes for 2 hours. Yes, there's always deals, but let's say you come in and you go to the front and the deal you really want is in the back, but you're not going to be able to get back there, because if you don't go to where you need to go, still navigating with whatever, how many people he's doing per 15 minutes, 100, 150, 200, whatever it is. If you miss, you might still not be able. It might still be harder to get to the other stuff. You're talking 132 sellers, Mike. Are you selling same as you've been done before, like used stuff?
I rebuilt a lot of sets, so I'm reselling them. But it was quite the circus over at the table that I was trying to sell. But that's, I guess, par for the course.
Yeah, I'm hoping. People have mentioned. People leading up to it, even before we got to the event, No, I'm not selling. I wanted to coordinate. I mean, this thing has been kicking my butt. I mean, I want to make sure that we get it to the point where, perfect example. I asked at one point, Mark, would you ever be up for doing like 2 times? I think we had discussed that. And he said, once we master the one time we have, then maybe we could do it that. So, yeah, I know. I mean, I'll sell it. I mean, I sold something on Facebook Marketplace like a week or so ago before I left. And I would love to bring it. And now I should say I have some things, but unless I have like somebody like Michael here sell it, I brought like the bags of jewels. And I have brought some vintage to kind of poly bag stuff that would maybe sell, but I mean, I don't have a spot. So unless I have someone else sell it, it's one of those things where it doesn't really matter. So to me, it should be entertaining. It'll be interesting to see how it works this year. It's a yard sale. I mean, you're going to have deals. You're not going to have great deals. I mean, some people have said that, well, I mean, it goes up and down. Like I said, I'm not in a super hurry to sell it. I don't need to sell it right away. So it's not, you know, if I was in a hurry to do it, you're right. Then it'd be tougher to make the dollar. So, yeah. I mean, there's no other real place to use. It's either Facebook Marketplace. I think Craigslist is dead, and so you know, I mean, you really don't have, you know, is this still available? Is this still available? You know, I mean, is this still available? Yeah. I mean, if they say, "Do you ship?" you need to say it's a bed. Hey, look at that. Ralph's in the
$200 shipping.
Ralph is in the chat. Yeah. Oh, is it still available? Yes. Well, I mean. They need to, yeah. I mean, they need to have a better question. Well, that's the default. Maybe somebody needs to email Facebook, say, Facebook, can you think of a better default than just, is it still available? Because if it's up there, chances are it still is. Now you do have you have the bad sellers who don't take it down, but you know what? Say, hey, I'll give you 50 for it or something, you know, or better yet, it should be like, would you take this? And make it a blank where you have to enter a price, and if they don't fill in a price, it won't send. That would be better. And then you're right. If somebody's like was crazy enough to leave it up for 3 months after it already sold, well, then they're going to keep getting those questions. And you know what? It'll teach people. You know what? Take it down.
Sure, come up with something.
125 messages in 10 hours. All this well, that's the thing. That's Facebook's default. Facebook. Do better, because that's the most idiotic thing in the world. If they've got a thing up there, it's probably for sale. Now, in my stuff, I'll have the sold on it. And if you still are asking me if this one's available and it's got a sold next to it, that's common sense. If you don't have common sense, you shouldn't be buying or selling, because you're going to get ripped off if you're selling. And if you're buying, you ain't going to get a deal. So, yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It is a waste of time, you know. You know, it's scammers. Well, that's why anybody that's joined Facebook 23 or even definitely 24, I don't respond. I'm like, no, because it's not worth it. Because you're right, it's somebody who's probably scamming, or a thief, and I don't need to deal with that. So,
Facebook Marketplace, I do pretty good on. It's the people that jump on that are from Instagram. Oh, because you need to create a Facebook profile, but the Instagram you can do it like flat by wire, and those are the ones that really try to scam.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've had guys from Facebook. This is the one I get on Facebook. They'll say they're new, but then like, oh, well, what's your phone number? You do not. This is a messenger service. Why in God's name do you need my phone number? You don't need it, because I'm going to message you and we're going to meet somewhere public. You will never get my phone number. You don't need it. You do not need my phone number. That's why they call it service. If that's another idea of common sense, or you're a crook that you're a dumb crook. You understand that anybody with any kind of intelligence is going to know you're a dumb crook asking for something on a service. You shouldn't have to ask for a phone number. That's why, you know, it'd be like, hey, Michael, hey, it's good talking to you, buddy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What's your phone number? Oh, wait. Oh, I called you on my phone. Oh, I'm an idiot. Sorry. You know, it's like, come on, people. So yeah, I don't know what to tell you, Kevin. It's like, yep, can't have nice things because there's too many dumb people in the world. You're right.
Well, I think the one that we had.
Hey, Ray, I need your phone number, Ralph. You probably have my phone number. And the thing is, though, I've been getting some from like the Denver area, and so because I live there, anybody from Denver, if you know me and you live in Denver and you're not in my phone, you better be leaving voicemail because, and that's kind of the funny. Everybody's like, you shouldn't leave the voicemail because they got your number. I says yes, but in the modern age, if I lived in Colorado and I didn't get your number and I didn't save your number, or you get a new phone. If you call me and you don't leave a voicemail, you're never going to get a call back because that's where I live. And every one of those numbers, I assume is a scam. Because I live in a new area code and I didn't change my number. So those are the only ones I answer are the new area code ones because I know those should not be a scam because my phone number for everything I have is I know where it's coming. So yeah. So Ralph, if you're trying to call me and you get a new phone number, you haven't. So if you're going to move wherever you move, don't get a new phone number. Keep your one from out there, and you will guarantee be just like scam. Oh, Reed. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, can I send you a 6-digit code for verification? What? Yeah. I mean, and the thing is, though, all the people I know who have numbers, if I've gotten their phone number, I might not have even the guys that are sitting in this room. I might not have their phone numbers. So. Maybe that's something we need to do, but I mean, we're usually on Messenger, and that's where I message people. We don't usually talk on phone. I mean, really, do you need to talk on phone these days with all the social media connections, Instagram, Messenger? There's just a million things out there. It's like, 20 years strong. Yeah. And I guarantee everyone that you see from 720, you're like, no way, because you probably got them then. I mean, cell phones have been around long enough to where that's the thing. It's like those areas they're calling those areas, and that's just
they do all the time.
I'm going to be like, Microsoft Bank. Yes. You're willing to give me $1 million tax free. I don't have to sign a thing. Go right ahead. Just send me the check. I mean, my bank account. No. Send me a check. Certified money order that I can go to the bank, say this is real or this is fake. It says it's from Nigeria. Yeah, guaranteed I'm not going to be doing anything with that. You're like, oh, look, it says fake. You forgot to change the watermark on your Nigerian paper. It says fake right there.
I got 1 million Turkish lira at home.
Well, should I talk like Prontero? Prontero was so much more fun last night. Should I do my favorite voice? Should I do my favorite conversation? Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
They're probably laughing over here going, oh my God, he has not got his flame sword out. No checks. Lego or gold only. Ooh, yeah, but you know what? The Lego box, it'll be a vintage sealed set. You'll be afraid to open it, but you're like, I better open it. You open it like, okay, it's real Lego. Or open it up, be like, oh, what is this? This is like corn cobs. How about gold Lego? Yeah, I got some of that. He didn't pull any of that off the layout. He should have brought that. And might have given some of that away. I did get a really cool flower, guys. Since I do Memorial Tower and Clover of Hope, Meredith, somebody who is a breast cancer survivor, gave me this earlier. That's when you guys haven't seen me, there's people that have pulled me kind of away. I mean, this is my show. I've been coming here since 2012. I've not missed a year. I did the virtual cons. You've met lots of people. People have seen my stuff, and that's why this is the kind of the cool stuff, folks, that, you do stuff that you care. Turner, everybody knows, everybody's been with the show long, knows Turner was big on this show. He's got, a spot on the Memorial Tower. It's sad that it had to be in Memorial Tower, not the Clover, but, we need to remember those that we lose. I mean, if Kevin, you want to know, that was what I got the most questions this week so far, is like, have you done a Clover for this person? Have you done a Clover for this person? Roy Cook was up as kind of our, really not keynote, but when they were talking about some of the stuff about Memorial Wall, his wife died in October of last year, so he got up there. And so, it's one of those things where your eyes are gonna water. Just because we lose AFOLs, all the time, and the pandemic didn't help. And so it's one of those things where that's why I get questions the most, is who are you going to put? I mean, Clover of Hope could be monstrous, and Memorial Tower could be too. at that point, I will be having to ask Lego, hey, how do I buy a, whatever, what size is that, Kevin? The big bin, like the K12 of 1x2 clear plates. It's, I don't want to buy each. I need to buy a whole container. I just, because 125,000 plates will only last so long with like 5,000 or so plates going into each clover or each, each part of the clover for the Clover of Hope or each full clover for Memorial Tower. I mean, the Memorial Tower clovers are about 5,000 parts per level minimum. So, I might have a spare of a couple of those. I don't know how they did that. I'll look at that and see. I mean, I probably have at least one or whatever. So you need to pay like, yeah, that's a scam too. So, but yeah, so there's lots of stuff going on. I mean, that's kind of the thing that for me will. What is
It better
that?
not be a scam.
Hey, they're all gonna now copy that and print it out.
Now you gotta show the backside.
Not gonna show the stores that you can actually use it at. So
show a little barcode on the back. Have fun, fellas, ladies.
So yeah, but this is why we come here. I mean, that's why. Kevin, if you haven't heard, you are missed. You're somebody who made such an impact. Somebody like even Tucker was like, he was the man. I'm like, I don't know why Lego got rid of him. I wish I knew. I think I hinted at kind of the comic, but that was about it. To me, it was one of those things where, even if Adam's asking, if legitimate people who have been in the hobby line were like, why'd they get rid of him? Or why you're not in Lego and everything. It's just, but people, your name still sends chills and just vibrations through the crowd. So it's one of those things where it's definitely, they had the bricks. So I actually have one open. Hey, Pan, have you finished that bag over there yet? I got two sitting over here that are.
There's like 7 in this room.
No, there's only the I got the beef sticks over there. They're still kind of cold. I'm rocking about 3 bags, and the one bag is almost empty. These 2 probably are going to have to get chilled again. But my Oreos that I picked up with Panda are still sitting over there. They have not been opened. But yeah, so yeah, I did. I bought double stuff. I bought the party size.
Oh, I got the mega stuff.
Nice.
So the Oreos help to break it up, so you get stuffed up with too much cheese, or how does that work?
I just snack. You don't think I get the beautiful? You don't think I get this beautiful gut from just eating healthy, do you?
Wonderful physique.
Cheese curd height, Decatur Dairy. Decatur Dairy cheese curds. This is in the place I stopped and got my stuff. And then might as well show it again. Hey, Panda, you gotta eat these cheese curds. That was for taking so long. You gotta eat those things. I also have.
I didn't bring them back over.
Oh, I got animal cookies sitting over there too, but. Let's see that we have like Zuber's sausage kitchen. Zuber's Sausage Kitchen in Monroe, Wisconsin is one of my stops today. So when I tell her, hey, I'm gonna, get this stuff, she's like, is that advertising? I says, yes. I only wish I had about 1,000 subscribers or more that would actually benefit from me showing, our official snack sponsor, Zuber teriyaki beef sticks. And these suckers, because I'm a sweet tooth kind of guy, these have a nice sweet taste to them. So these are good. These come to all my shows. And so, yes. See what you're missing, Kevin? I have like an official snack sponsor.
So meat steak.
Yep. And they're good. I had one earlier because we went out to Walmart, but we were rushing. We didn't stop for food. So it's one of those things where, yeah, that's all I eat. Well, no, where did we go? We went to, we went to Steak Shake. Is it, Shake Shack or something like that? Shake Shack maybe yesterday. We went somewhere over by the mall. Yeah. And so basically as I'm walking out, Andrew and some of the Whistler guys were there, and I was with Panda, and I was like, well, how many people do you take? And so I grabbed 2 of the 6 and said, jump in the car, because I mean, I'm one of the taxis here. Where'd that bug come from? Like cheese curds and beef are bringing stuff. Yeah, that's not, definitely know that's not inside the stream. But yeah, so reed's addiction, yes. Well, I mean, remember what we were, remember we went to Nebraska Brick Days. Nebraska Brick Days, we couldn't.
Is that available?
Yeah, Nebraska Brick Days, we couldn't bring food in. So, I mean, that was the bad thing, is you couldn't bring anything into the Mid-America Center, so we had to go back to the room. So luckily, I had snacks in the room. We were in the adjoining hotel. I could walk, grab something, come back. And that's definitely something, if Ralph and I go back there again, it's something we need to, keep in mind or whatnot, and have some good food in the room or whatnot. So, because that's definitely one of those things where that was a good show. And, I definitely probably want to go back again at some point. Maybe Ralph, if you move to the Midwest, we'll grab this guy and we'll go all together. Massive display. If they have the room. Save the clear brick. Yeah. Well, save the clear plate. Save the clear plate. Well, there was supposed to be a clear brick mock that was at Omaha that I have not seen yet. Bricks, not plates. Somebody said it was supposed to be here. I don't know if that's somebody who just couldn't get here or whatnot, but I thought somebody said it was going to be here. So maybe it's still coming and I haven't seen it yet. So, but I don't know. We'll probably go we'll go max probably 3 hours this week. Nobody else has been coming up here. It's kind of open, like Philip and Maria or Caleb or somebody to come up here. Jason looks like he's coming back, or he's going to the game room. We're still going. Hi, Jason. How's it going? Well, we had, Mark was in here for a bit. We've had, watch this on the rerun. You're just going to see, I tried to get Philip and Maria and Caleb. They were all kind of standing down there, and Caleb was, well, I still got to finish my mock. And Philip and Maria was like, I tried to get Dan and Melanie. Melanie's like, oh, I'm just too tired.
Supposed to get Mark in here. He was probably talking forever.
He was in here. He was fun, He might have had a couple too many tangs already, but hey,
couple 2 trees.
Well, I was looking for Ben, so.
Oh, Ben, and after him and his wife went on, they left.
Oh, they're gone.
So they're down probably in the hall. He's down in this corner down here. So,
I looked for him over by his stuff.
Let's see him, unless they went and. No, he had food when he came in here, so if they're not there, maybe they're wherever. What time is it? 10. They might actually, with their younger kids, they might already be gone.
All right.
Thanks for hanging out, Jason. Yeah, we're only going to go a little while longer, but yeah. Yes, Tang, the stuff that we drink at shows. Yes. Your Tang is probably a little bit more potent than some of the other ones. I don't know how many people. I know my roommates last night were not bad from the drunk build, so some people must not drink as much as they've done in previous years. So I don't have any. All I got is I got some spotted cow up in the room, but it's not cold. It's warm. It's sitting out, so I need to cool it, get it chilled for tomorrow night. You drink beer? Mike, you drink beer?
Yeah.
So I'll have to chill some spotted cow for tomorrow or something. I just drink Wu-Tang. I don't know what Wu-Tang is, but okay.
Wu-Tang forever.
Oh. I drink the standard Tang if I'm drinking Tang, and I haven't really mixed it with too much stuff. Maybe the blueberry vodka that I have still sitting around that needs to probably get drank here pretty soon. I didn't bring it with me, but this you will see people drinking. This is kind of as a big convention, the adults. I mean, we're now into the weekend, so Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, or Friday night and Saturday night. Yeah, I mean, people might spend all evening, like we said, in there. I mean, not everybody stays with their mocks all weekend. We do have people that sometimes prefer the AFOL time, not so much the public time. They have cool stuff, but they might not be the people who enjoy hearing, hey, how many parts is it? How long does it take? I mean, people have won too many times at Lego Bingo that they're just like there. I mean, or like you said, we've been doing stuff on the previous days, but let's say our group wanted to do another escape room, or let's say we wanted to do something else. That's kind of the thing, is there's so much to do, and these are the people you only see once a year sometimes. And so you might skip some of the public stuff to go do things that you didn't have enough time to do other because you were doing workshops and whatnot. So they went to the bar, drink tank. Oh yeah, and for those people that didn't know, here, can I see one of those? We have I've made new cards this year, so I have the new card. So Ralph will enjoy this. So the Brick Days collab is on one part of the card, and then my half of the collab for Brickworld last year is here. I mean, there wasn't room to put mine and Chops, but this was the big one from Omaha. And then, of course, Mr. Hinkle would enjoy it. All his sketches for the Fred Bricks is on the back. The only weird thing is with this, I didn't have room for the QR, but the QR on the front takes to the hopecastle.org, and the first link underneath the picture is 2 Friday Night Bricks. So yeah, so these are kind of cool. These are setting out, so I'm hoping this will maybe generate even more buzz. Definitely the stuff definitely will generate the buzz that hopefully it will. So this is cool. I'm hoping some of my guys that have the red Friday Night Brick shirts will wear their purples a little bit more. So maybe if we have Hinkle after he moves, watching, maybe might draw those guys in purple so we can look all the same. I'm probably going to have to, figure out how to get some shirts for some guys. Some guys have come through over the last couple of weeks. TJ, Brian, Mel. I mean, some people want some of these shirts. I need to order some more. So definitely, if you're somebody who thinks that you want a shirt, I can't guarantee I'll pay for the whole thing. Send me your size, scoop_shovel@yahoo.com. I'll see what I can do. Maybe I can order enough shirts, but they'll give me a discount. I don't know. We'll see. So if you're serious about wanting a Friday Night Brick shirt, let me know. I'm definitely somebody who I probably need to give Cap Hinkle one. He's definitely going to get a shirt at some point again. 95% is disgusting. So definitely. Oh. So definitely stuff. So yeah, so definitely those people, who've been. I mean, because that was the first thing that was mentioned in the van on our way to the escape room was Mel going, "Where's my shirt?" I was like, I got a certain check in the mail, and that was one of the first things I thought of was extra advertising budget for Friday Night Bricks, or at least a little bit to kind of get shirts out there. But if I get people shirts, I expect you kind of to wear them a little bit more. I'd rather have you wear it out and ask for a new one than and then if I shift to a new color, there's a reason to get new shirts, like maybe an orange or green or something. But yeah, that's kind of thing. Is mine actually looks like it's been almost worn out, whereas I'm sure the other ones probably look pristine because they say, oh, I thought it was the Brickworld shirt. If you don't want us to go off 192 followers, sure, it's a Brickworld only shirt. If you want us to hit 1,000, 5,000, 10,000 subscribers, so we're giving away a lot more sets, a lot more cooler sets, wear it every Friday you can. Yeah. Because if you wear it on Fridays, I mean, wear it to wherever you go. I don't care if you wear it to the Lego store, to the freaking Target. If you walk down the Lego aisle, they'll be like, wow. Or they might ask. I mean, there's a QR code on the sleeve. It sometimes works, sometimes doesn't, but it does have a QR code here. Next year it'll be like on the back somewhere, so it's easier to scan. It doesn't curve around the arm. So yeah. But I love you guys that show up in the chat every week. It's oh yeah, it's only for Brickworld. Also doesn't work. Yeah, I guess if Panda walked over there, probably no one's got their purple shirts on. I know Kevin's got his Brickworld polo on because he's part of the awards thing, nominations and stuff. But yeah, the other guys, they have not. Well, you saw Jesse. He didn't. I think he had a D&D shirt on. So yeah. But they could, even if they weren't going to wear it tonight for this, they could have worn it all day while they were doing other stuff. You're right. So it's like is this like when your mom buys you a shirt, you don't like you make nice shoes, have to wear it every time? Probably. But they wanted these shirts. That's what makes it so funny. They asked for the bowling shirts. They didn't like the red ones that clashed with the Beyond the Brick. But I was like, hey, I mean, they wore those the one year, and then I get them these fancy new ones, and I think it was 2 years ago. And so But last year they did. Last year they wore it, and they wore it through the D&D. So we did have it last year. But you're right, they're not wearing it this year. So
Maybe you can do underwear.
I might have to put them on probation. Do I have to put them on probation, yank all their mod status, yank their StreamYard status, and be like, hey, I can't get in StreamYard? I said, yeah. You guys aren't wearing your Brickworld only shirts enough. So, I mean, I had to pull your status, you know. I had to put someone in there that, you know, it's dirty, mom, yeah. Trying to drink my Tang and shots of Honey Jack, or was it Jim? I can't remember. Oh, my God. So last year they were loyal. Well, it's just one of those things where I make it laugh because it's a Brickworld. It's a shirt that they wanted, and we should wear it. I mean, this is where you have a lot of people. If you see one person wearing a purple shirt, it's like, but if you see 3 or 4 people all wearing the same shirt going, okay, maybe this is a big deal, you know? I mean, I'm the only one wearing it today, so you're right. We need an F&B scandal, okay? I'm sure my dirty mind could thought of a couple right there, but those aren't ones I'm going to probably want to start. So you guys are going to start stuff like that, so. Yeah, I mean, to me, it looks pretty well. Like I said, it's got the bear, and it's cool. It's a cool shirt. So, I mean, I wear, like I said, you know, Hinkle's now joined us. So, you know, Hinkle, you know, just look at the shirt. Don't look at the belly. You know, this is a Hinkle exclusive. You know, this nice brick chart. I wore this to my contact eye exam, and the guy like fell in love with the damn thing, and I'm like, and I directed him to Bricks on the Dollar, you know, Amazon or wherever store he had, and it's like, yeah, this is the stuff. And so yeah, so I still wear those. I mean, I might need new ones. They're starting to wear out. Might need some bigger ones. So yeah, I mean, your stuff is rated R content. Well, it's just a gut. It's just a beer gut. Not like you can see the, you know, the belly button or anything. And it's not like I'm wearing a. I had my work shirt on the one day, and I had it just while I was loading my truck, just kind of rolled up. I said, yeah, this is the new work crop top, you know, look, you know.
On the OnlyFans.
Save the striptease for Patreon or OnlyFans. OnlyFans. The OnlyFans building Lego while naked. Yeah. I don't know.
You might be onto something right there.
Don't get your video made.
Yeah, I definitely won't be crossing my streams on those. Those might get a few strikes on YouTube. Be like, whoa, wait. All the kids will be like, Mom, Friday Night Bricks has gone X-rated.
Friday Night Bricks after hours.
Well, it should be after dark. A couple of times we've had to freaking move it around so much. You know, well, I did do that one. I did the premiere of that one week because we had, I wasn't sure when I was coming back from Vegas, and I said premiered that one video. TJ thankfully did for half an hour. TJ probably deserves a shirt too. So we don't need what? The risque FMB shirtless calendar? I have 3 other co-hosts, and I have a bunch of people who want the shirts. Maybe that's the prerequisite. You have to you know, show a little bit more than you're prepared to show for a calendar. Well, he's a fireman, right? You're a fireman. You're a fireman, paramedic. Yeah. So see, we got a fireman right here. So they're used to doing the calendar. So
is Kevin asking because he wants to make the calendar?
Is this for
your MOCs?
Is this gonna be a Friday Night Bricks Kevin Hinkle sketch? You know, risque calendar.
Draw
I
us
mean,
like your French woman.
Draw us like that Buff Chester. Yeah. You know, get rid of the gut. You me without the gut, but with like some, you know, some nice.
You can put the gut in there, just put like make sure it's, you know, ripped.
We don't need. I think you're mistaken. I think we do. You want drama? You want a scandal? This is what you need. What are you talking about? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine like if we had that? Hey, Mark, we got something new for the Brickworld thing this year for the vendor. Like, why is it in brown wrapper? I says, sell it to a few of few of the ladies first, and then you'll see, and they'll be like, "Whoa! I didn't know some of these guys. I got to watch these shows."
Kevin, it just starts in June.
We'll make sure we get Bricks O'Brien and a few of the guys. You're like, "Whoa!" Well, since drama and scandals, but you know what? I'm still waiting to hear how SansCon 2020 went. I mean, I think that bombed. I think we need to do a SansCon. We need to do a little bit farther ahead, 2025, 2026. He's here. I saw him earlier. He did make a comment. I won't repeat on air. He made a comment. I'm like, really? Okay, well, it's good to see you too, Sans. But yeah, it was kind of like I thought I'll put a pixel blur over Chester's nuts. Nice. Put your clothes on and keep them. Nice. Nice. No, I had a Patreon ready, but that was going to be for like the custom capes and stuff, which I have still not done. I didn't do a workshop. Mark mentioned that at some point that I used to do. Maybe it was on the Sunday stream last week. I did workshops and stuff, but haven't done one in a while. The yard sale is taking it all out of me. It's like yard sale. But yeah, no, I whooped it up as he was talking about during opening ceremonies. I was like, woohoo, But I don't think it really helped. He said, what was it? Calm down, calm down or something. Was in the slide. Garage sale, calm down. But yeah, Larry's definitely video. Hopefully people recorded opening ceremonies. Definitely got shown. Yeah, it's classic. Kevin is now, or Larry is now super famous due to that. For every donation, you got another article of clothing. Cool. I like it. I'm running out of stuff to talk about. Except Kevin Hinkle's in the chat, so I don't know. I mean, I tried to grab more people, but I think everybody was kind of funneling out because we got public day tomorrow. So I think it's kind of. I'm sure they're playing D&D next door still because we played late last night, but it's only 10 now. We played till like midnight or 1, and I was beat yesterday. I think, and after I finished, I got a second win and went and did stuff on the way out. Like, I thought you were going. Yeah, I want to get this done so I can get the top on it tonight or for tomorrow. So yeah, and then we just kind of, and actually I used all the front, but he put the base plates down. So I just put guys out, and I got some guys doing some push-ups and some sit-ups, some jumping jacks, just because I was thinking I was getting too close to the end. I needed something, and it's one of the easiest things. Open a beer, see if Larry hears it and wanders over. I don't have any beer. Hannah doesn't have any beer. Nobody's got any beer over here. The soda ain't gonna pull them over. I could go over and ask if they have a beer. I'll say Kevin Hinkle wants a beer.
I think it was a tag.
How's that video coming?
I'm having issues.
No. So no boat race videos either. You'll have to wait, and we'll put those up on some channels at one point or whatnot.
Oh, it won't be going up before. Even if I was to.
I thought you were gonna play it on here. No, it's okay. I shot a couple small ones, not of any of my stuff. My stuff, it's kind of hard to use my phone for SBRIC and still shoot video, but yeah, it was. I did okay.
I'm trying to install software.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I've had the wrong installers.
Oh, I tried doing the Lego Fortnite yesterday in the room, and that I needed to probably pay for the extreme stuff. I got I think it was 2 gigs into 83 at like 2%. I'm like, God, this is never gonna finish. I should have thought of that ahead of time.
We've got an hour and 12 minutes left.
Panda's working on. He's working on. He was trying to get the program and do a video of like the boat race stuff, because we did have some unique, fun stuff that happened this year. I definitely had a kid that jumped into the pool when his boat kind of did it. Had some issues. It was fun. I think I got second in my first heat, but only the top advances. So second's still not bad. There's a couple guys that have quick boats, My boat's kind of heavy. It's all about fun. It was the Badger, the Badger Special or something. It should have been Aqua Badger because I had a Badger with the trident pointing forward in there, but he wasn't very good at driving the boat. So, but yeah, so I had my camera, but Panda was shooting video. So Panda's shooting video. Why do I need to even record anything? I had my camera. I left my tripod at home. I was like, am I going to bring this thing? Maybe I might have brought it, but I think I left mine. There was a lot of stuff. If I didn't even bring a power strip big enough for like this show, I wasn't thinking. I looked at it like, no, and I didn't bring it. And I'm like, what an idiot. Every year I forget something. Last year I forgot the mic. This year I forgot the power strip. So, yeah. Titanic. Yeah, but doesn't Cliff not like the Lego movie though? So, but Big Nate, yeah, like you said, you guys saw Big Nate earlier. I mean, there's a lot of people here, and I don't know if I've seen everybody yet. And that's why it gets crazy. So, the last couple of days, I've been trying to see who I can see on those days. But like our D&D crew, we have it set up so we do our thing, like our escape room, and so you hang out. Michael, I missed Michael the last couple of times for meals. Did you see my message? I messaged you as I messaged him as I was coming back from the boat race. I'm like, oh yeah, I want to get something to eat, and he responded, and you might have probably already left to get something, whatever.
No, I was knee deep in that bricks and minifig.
I didn't wander enough. I think I walked a little bit to see, and I didn't see who I was looking at. So, but yeah, I just went and we grabbed something from Walmart, and that's probably why I'm dying. I really didn't have a lot to eat. I had a beef stick and some cheese curds, but don't go there, Kevin. Don't go there.
Basic food groups right there.
Yeah. Meat and cheese. Hey, meat and cheese. I'm just missing the milk. Or the water. I have just the Mountain Dew.
It's got water.
It does have water in it. I mean, and I bought a 12-pack and put a couple in the cooler. But I have some guys in my room this year that have some dietary stuff that can't drink and eat certain things, so it made it a little bit more interesting. So Sean found out he had some issues, and I was like, oh God, I don't want to go to the doctor because I don't want to know I have issues like that. I just got to get my collection sorted so that if something happens suddenly, Hinkle gets all the clear brick and continues the Hope Castle stuff, and then the rest of it just will get probably dispersed somehow. But yeah. Kevin Hinkle knows enough about the Hope Castle stuff. We might as well send him all the clear stuff in the ice bears, and he'll finish it. Unless of course he wants to opt out and I have to send it to Ralph. But
did you end up picking up any of the Chima figures?
I did. I did. The one guy had a Chima bucket, $4 each, 5 for $18. I guess I should say because Ralph is here. Found four of the crullers with look like correct legs, torso, head, and mask. And I was like, so 4 of that, 1 other croc, and then 5 of like I think it's the Ravens that have the torso and legs that match what the Badgers are wearing. Yep, I ate a whole bin of it. I mean, there was like a 5th cruller, but it was just the torso, no hands. And it was, I was like, I was digging and I didn't see it. It looked like there was a bat figure, but the head, I think it had the torso and the legs and the hat, but the head was wrong. And I dug a little bit, but couldn't find it. And that'd be only really, with the bats would be for like maybe chop, but maybe I'll hit it up in the morning before the public gets here and see if there's anything in there I want to buy. But yeah, I had a bunch of crocs. Cruller was the only one I thought that was worth getting it. For. I mean, I'm sure we're paying a little bit less if we're buying in bulk for some of these guys that have it, but for Cruller, it was worth it. So, no, actually, well, that or we were joking, Kevin, and I talked about briefly on the stream probably before you joined that I was talking to Brian that we should maybe have like a tip jar somewhere, or a couple of them saying, hey, help get Kevin Hinkle back into the hobby. Tips will go to buying however many Zelda sets we can get to send to him to get him at least hooked on the Zelda sets and possibly come back into the hobby. So I joked if everybody Richard Tenney gave $1, we could send like 6. There's 18, what do you say, 1,900 registered attendees. Everybody gave $1. $1's not much. $1. Heck, they give us 50 cents. Golden Reach Pike, grab us some silver. You know, hey.
Everybody's gonna give Mr. Hinkle.
Hinkle will be back. He'd be back. He would just be like, oh my God. So make sure, Kevin, you make sure when you get to Texas, you give us your mailing address. So I can first send you the popcorn, so you get psyched for building Lego again, and then so. Well, that's the only thing you need to buy. I mean, we send you 3 or 4. I mean, crap. I mean, or a couple. You know, you're set. I mean, you know, you can design your own figs to go into that. You know. So yeah. So yeah, we joked. We have fun. You know us, Kevin. You know us by now. I mean, you've seen us enough in person over the years. You know, you saw me enough in the Lego store even before I started working at the Lego store. Before I got knee deep, neck deep in this hobby. I was probably about ankle deep when I first met you. I'm now like neck deep. I'm probably almost drowning. You know, I probably, if I were to pile them up, I'd have clear bricks going in my nose, and I wouldn't see them because they're clear. So. Are you laughing over there, Panda? Wow, we have 10 people watching still.
That's a very specific reference.
We're 3 hours. Well, yeah, I know. I wasn't thinking about that when I said it, but hey, that's
Has this happened before?
No. Usually it's 1x2 plates, but yeah, those hurt a little bit more. They got a little bit more sharp edges. So, but yeah, no. I mean, it's 10 people watching. We're 3 hours in, and it's just the 3 of us that have been. 3 of us now. I don't know where everybody went. Everybody's gone. I've known Reed since Chester was just a glint in his eye. I picked up Chester on the way to a Brickworld one year. I think I went. Was that maybe the year I went 70 through Kansas City or something, and I passed somewhere in Kansas or Western Illinois. I found past a store, and I went in just to see what was in there, and it had the puppets and stuff, and I was like, oh, I like, I think I was either looking for a badger, but maybe a skunk, but the skunks weren't cool enough. The squirrel was awesome, and Chester just blew up. And then I bought Dorothy because Chester was getting kind of worn out, and so I was buying it to replace Chester, but instead Chester got a girlfriend. So Chester's always he's going after those younger, cuter, sexier squirrels because he's starting to get there. He's starting to show his age, and so I guess he needs a little younger, fresher fur squirrel. So, but yep, I don't know. I'm actually I'm starting to run out of steam. I'm drinking Mountain Dew and I'm still running out of steam. It must be I need more monsters or something. So, and I got to get my guys back onto the mock that somehow supposedly were laying on the ground. So I got to figure out what happened there. Or who jumped too hard. Knock something down, maybe get the lights back on. Actually, I guess I don't need him until World of Lights, I guess, at this point. So, how is Chester dating? I actually, you mentioned it. I kind of laughed last week when you mentioned, the word crush on there. I kind of laughed. I mean, as far as I know, that person doesn't watch my stream, but I don't think they would. But yeah, so it's one of those things where, oh yeah, you're watching from there, so it's actually one that. Are you watching over there too? So that's two that don't count. So we have, I guess, 6 at this point. But I don't know. I'm not looking. There's only one person right now that I actually would, really one person for sure that I would probably do stuff with, and I just want her as a friend. But I mean, it's just. I'm not looking. I'm too busy. I have too much stuff going on. And I'm living at home. So are you kidding me? Yes, Reed has a work crush. Yes. And I asked her if she was seeing somebody back right around pandemic time as she was. So the drop. What is it? This is the drama the audience demands. Think of the views for a crush. Hey, the Zubers place, if she's watching, the Zubers place, when I say, hey, I got to go to Monroe, I got to talk to my favorite person down there, my crush, they're thinking it's at Zubers. I mean, the owner does have a very attractive daughter, but it's like, no, I mean, yes, I enjoy talking to them, but that's not my favorite person down there. It's just like people laugh. I don't know. Zuber's, yes. Paula is a very attractive woman. So yes, very beautiful woman, and she does the exercises where she's got the thing hanging from the ceiling. So yeah, so so it's one of those things where invite her on the live stream. I probably messaged her probably too many times on other stuff. I think she still is out there on social media, but yeah, I don't think that's
You can share the calendar with her.
she knows the world. I mean, the funny thing is all these women and even a lot of the other guys I talk to at my that I travel to, they all know I'm the Lego guy. I mean, I show them the progress and stuff. I showed it to her. I showed it to her a couple weeks ago when I talked to her. You think I'm not going to talk about and say what I'm doing? I talked about my Vegas trip and everything else. So if it ain't a Zuber, you're a goober. Well, maybe. But yeah, I mean, it's well, lately it's all been building, getting ready for the show. I mean, I've been just like I said that I came up that Wednesday at Tuesday night. I was up till 11, leveling the Memorial Tower because I knew something was going to have to go on top of it, and I had levels that were really old that were too short. So, I showed her Kevin, are you psychic? Buy her Lego. I showed her the roses. She's like, wow, those don't even look like Lego, because she's not a flower person. Because I did ask her that once. Oh, flowers. I don't like flowers. I like just plants. I like a house plant or something that'll last a little while. I'm like, okay, because flowers die. They're not about, she's not about the flowers. She's about plants.
You can give her a tree.
Yeah, I can give her a tree. But it's wild because she said that. I think I made, just kind of as a friendly gesture, I made like chocolate covered strawberries one year. I don't know if that even helped. That might even made it worse. But, but basically, yeah. Well, for her 30th anniversary where she works, I will probably do something special. But that's a couple years away. It gives me a chance to plan something cool, I mean, to me, it's one of those things where, I mean, the roses I kind of bought, and they're probably were a Mother's Day gift or something. They're sitting in the window on the side of the house that doesn't get the sun. My haunted house sat in the other window that did get the sun, and the ghost actually got kind of a little bit. So that haunted house everybody's like harping about. Yeah, I might have to build a translucent because I might have some parts that are sun bleached a little bit from sitting in the window because I had it for Halloween. I'm gonna be your dating coach. When are you gonna move to Wisconsin? Come on, move it. Then I got a building plant person to play with too, to build with. I'll be your Hitch without the slab. Is that movie Hitch? I don't remember the slab, but I guess I wasn't paying attention enough to that movie, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I guess at my age, I'm kind of waiting for that right one to kind of drop my lap. I guess I've always been kind of waiting for that. I mean, So what do we get? No Chima next night's month. Only flowers. That's a red flag. What? I don't know what the hell. I don't know what that is. I'm so damn tired. I don't know what you're talking about. What the hell are you talking about? I don't know. I can't.
You got to play off Legos as an investment. It's my investment.
Yeah, I'm putting. Every time I see you, I'm just going to give you like a box of Lego flowers. Oh. Just put them all over the house. Like, you guys talking like maybe Days of Thunder? Just kind of drop off a crap ton of freaking Lego flowers and vases at her front door.
You can sneak into her house and make a bath for her.
I'm not sneaking into the
flower petals all the way up to the bath.
Oh my God! You guys are trying to get me to go stalker style. Come on, guys. I already know too much as it is, but I do make notes in my phone. So I mean, it's somebody that we talked. I enjoyed the conversation so much. I made notes so I would remember what we talked about. It might seem weird, but I mean, if every guy did that for their women, I mean, there'd be nobody ever going through divorce to be like, oh shit, what did she say about that? That's right, she loves that. Okay. Oh God. Okay, I got to make sure. I mean, crap. I mean, Can we do FMB blind online dates via live stream? Wow, that would be awesome. Leave that up a little bit.
What was that blind date or whatever? They had like the bubbles captions that pop up like when you're following them around.
Maybe we could do that. F&B blind date. So we have to have blind online dates via live stream. I mean, it'd be nice if we could just do it where you just can't see the other, the other screen. Be like, and just talk, and then okay. So you're gonna be does that be the new host, Kevin Hinkle, on the new FNB blind dating site? Reed's my first contestant. You watch him every week, so you already know what he looks like, but we're still gonna black out his side of the window, so you don't know what he looks like. So Reed, you can't watch. Oh, okay, I'm not watching. I'll close my eyes. F&B after hours or F&B after dark, yeah. I'll just call it, at the rate we're going, we'll just call it FNB erotic.
No, just FNB.
FNB erotica.
FNB. Friday night blind dates.
Blind dates.
Oh.
You gotta put a furry at the end of that.
Oh my God. Well, it wouldn't be FNB without an ice bear or something. So I guess it could be a flirt, a furry ice bear.
Ice bear.
I hear you're looking for a furry. I do. I will keep you warm on a cold night.
My badger's over getting dry cleaned.
Well, Hinkle says we went too far. Reel it back in.
When you bring out the animals, that's too far.
Where we're going.
Oh, where we're going.
Leave the animals alone.
Where we're going, we don't need common sense. It won't help us. We're too far gone.
There you go.
I was gonna say, give the audience updates. Could. I'd say, if I haven't lost her from Lego already, I don't know what would, but her kid was doing Lego for a while. That's kind of how some of the conversations around the pandemic started, but yeah. I don't know. I mean, I just like to talk. I mean, but I talk with all kinds of people, all kinds of the women that I see. She's just the one that I like the most. I mean, the one that I could stare into the eyes and get lost. I mean, I get lost. It was kind of like if you stared into the Moto's green eyes of his cat, you'd be like, what am I looking at? Oh, I can't remember what I'm looking at. Who is commenting back there in the background? That's Panda. Panda's sitting over on the table over here. He's actually getting a glass of water right now. So he's back over there. But he's sitting right there. He was saying he was working on videos for the boat race. He was trying to download. But yeah, no, he's been sitting there the whole time. He's been coming. I think he came back once or twice. But.
I'm supporting the stream in the background.
I mean, the other guys are next door playing D&D. I mean, if I wasn't using my phone for the internet, I'd love to just grab my phone, walk over there, and be like, "Hey, this is what the other co-hosts are doing." What's he lost in their eyes? It's called the work course. Well, yeah, they should still be there right here in this corner here. Yeah, lost in her eyes, loved her laugh. I mean, what can I say? I mean, but I can't. If I could read women, I probably would have 20 kids by now and been married 16 times and divorced 17 times. So I mean, I just can't. I don't. Well, because I'm live, but I mean, there's probably been a couple, even from doing Lego stuff, at least maybe one in Colorado that comes to mind where I maybe thought she was flirting with me, but I don't know. You guys know me better than I know myself, but yeah,
You won't have emergency chat support when I leave.
I need emergency sleep support. See, I got Michael right here. I could just be like,
I'm gonna go next door.
I know, which means I'm gonna have to.
Next, it gets bad. It's like, what happened after this? Like, I don't know.
Married 16 times, divorced 17 times. So you can figure out the math there.
That's toilet paper.
That's a new definition of 16 going on 17.
I don't think she watches the show. If she watches the show, I'll laugh. But no, I mean, she's not a Lego person. She's an outdoors person. Okay, there we go. Here we go, Panda. mobile. No, other way.
Oh, they're in this one?
Yeah, there you go. See,
Getting warmer.
Getting warmer. Are they still in there? Is it locked?
Hey.
What's up, John?
Not much. Stream.
D&D. It's what I'm missing tonight.
Frontiero's missing the killing. Shame on me.
We're
about to go into a big battle.
Woo.
Greeble is up. Greeble is up. Greeble is up the wall.
Silence.
Under the ceiling.
I guess she was seeing somebody at one point, and like I said, she said she was. And at that point, I just, I made the mistake. I mean, that was before John killed the friendship, so I was thinking that's probably what I wanted. John killed the friendship. I was like, well, I need somebody to stand, just somebody around that says, hey, come over and help me paint the house. Come over and help me do whatever. And I would have, in a heartbeat. I already mowed my mom's house and stuff. I mean, what's mowing another house? You can come back, Panda. That's fine. I don't want to give them too much.
Right.
You know, we want people to have that thought of what are we missing? What are we missing?
There in my bonus action,
Okay.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I've been building. I haven't really been looking. I mean, when I was out in Colorado, I was doing the Lego stuff. I bowled. I had a part-time gig. I mean, that was when I first ended up on that route and saw her. I was like, okay, now I know if there's somebody pulling my strings. Now I guess now I know why I'm back in Wisconsin, because this is worthwhile right there. That made it all worthwhile. Didn't even matter about the Lego, anything else. That's what made it all worthwhile. So I was like, I mean, that's the thing. It's just things changed for the work, and we didn't talk as much. So when I saw her last week, it was like, it was awesome. I mean, that was the stuff. I could see her once a week or once every 2 weeks, and it tied me over. I don't know. Like, as a single guy living with my mom, because I'm helping take care of her. These guys are great. I talk to these guys weekly. That's why we do these shows. That's why we did stream for 4 or 5 hours, because it didn't matter. And she's 10 years younger, so that's the ones I get along with. See, not about the Lego. Yeah, no, I mean it's about the outdoor stuff. She's got a Jeep, does a lot of outdoorsy stuff. She's got a couple dogs, so yeah. I mean, this is the stuff. I mean, this is why we do what we do. It's we do this stuff. Yeah. So if she asked for a Friday night, my co-host would have to come through. She said, if she were to sometimes say, well, let's do something on a Friday night, like, well, I got my show, but let me see if my co-hosts are available. So we'll do that. So, but yeah, so that's kind of the thing. So we'll see. He just got married. Michael just got married. So Jeep, yep. No, I mean, I got a picture of her. She's a fish. She's fished in the past too, so she's done all kinds of outdoor stuff. I got those pictures. I got some of those pictures. I found her on social media. I got those pictures before her profile went dark or whatever. It's still, I think she still kind of has something up there. Why did I go there live? I don't know. It's just, no, but I mean, it's one. I don't know. I think I asked her one time because I messaged her out of the blue about something. She's like, "Oh, that was fine." So I don't know. Like I said, I can't read women, but I have done some stupid shit in the past. So I mean, I'm at 50. I shouldn't be doing stupid shit anymore. Well, yeah, I would have my co-host would have to come through. I'd have to say, Larry, there is no way you're doing DoorDash this week. You're hosting the show. I mean, if that happened.
DoorDash on the road.
DoorDash on the road.
Oh, he said, you mean Dungeons and Dragons?
No, he does. He was doing on Friday nights when he was on the early parts. He does DoorDash, wherever that is. So.
Well, I didn't know. I thought you might be getting tired.
No, I mean, there's been shows where it's just it's everybody's got stuff going on. When they do the in-person D&D, Jesse can't do it, if Larry's doing something, Kevin doesn't usually get in early enough because he's usually doing stuff with his wife and his kids. And so it's like each person, I did pick some busy people to be co-hosts. And so, but we all get along. I mean, that's what, I mean, the groups that we do, we all get along. I mean, there's always that banter. I mean, that's what, Ben does, but I mean, in the end, he knows at what point to stop. And that's, most of the time anyways. I mean, he did do that one episode did go kind of crazy, but then when I retaliated, it was like, Mark's like, who is this Reed? I don't know this Reed. I'm like, yeah. You didn't hear about that Friday night? Oh. Boot up a stream with Chester Cam and go have a date. 24/7 Chester Cam.
Put the camera in the eyeball.
No, it'd be 2 cameras. It'd be one where he's in the eyeball and one where
Stereo
he's one with one of his eyeball and one of Dorothy's where they're staring at each other. Yeah, there we go. Okay. But that'd I'd need a Chester channel, and he'd have to, he'd get more views and more followers than Hope Castle and Friday Night Bricks combined, probably. He's got the hottest video of all my videos. Chester's got a girlfriend. Chester's got a girlfriend. It's hot. Well,
Reed still gets the moolah.
I don't get anything right now. Where that's.
You've seen some of the people on like TikToks and YouTube. You can make a living out of that, Chester's.
I mean, in the end,
we do this one for fun.
Yeah.
Well, I think in the end, it's one of those things where, like, Hinkle and I looked at the stuff one day. The watch hours is really close, and that was for the last year. Even when Critical Bricks took half of my time away, and it was still almost close to making its subscriber count that needs to get to 500 to do super chats and stuff, to where we can do if Reed needs to, we're going to donate, but Reed needs to eat a bologna and mayonnaise sandwich, or Reed needs to eat whatever. So
cheese curds and meat sticks.
It's true. Each Friday night stream's different. Some get views. It just depends on who's on. I mean, this week might get a lot of views if people like start looking at it, or catch whatever's going on or hear about it. They might, I mean, that, or we need to go through and pick all the different points where Moto joins, Bionicle Man joins, where Ben's spouse joins, Z's spouse joins, stuff like that, and that, I mean, we just need to do that. So. Oh, am I? Yeah. Well, that's, so it's the watch hours. Yeah. I mean, the thing is that we stream. We were streaming for 4 hours for the longest time, and people like Jude around. We have 10. It says we have 10 watching now. There's 2 in this room, so there's 8 still. 8 that aren't here in this room. There might still be 8 on site here, but we know Stud is in Vegas, so he might be watching because he's at least an hour, maybe 2 hours behind. So
there's 3 people who are logged on in chat.
Well, I'm hoping subscriber growth might grow this weekend with your awesome awesome thing. So I've got 2 stacks of cards. One has this facing out. This one has this side facing out. So I mean, I'm hoping over the weekend this helps a little bit. If nothing else, they'll have a really cool business card with some really, really sweet Kevin Hinkle sketch artists. Artwork, sketch artwork. So, I mean, this is the stuff. This is awesome. Like I joked earlier, you might not have been on here. I need the guys in red to wear their or blue. Where should they wear their purple weekly shirts, so we can maybe get a new image that has actually everybody at. Come on, focus. There we go. So it. Oh, could do that, but you're right, because if they don't subscribe right away, I didn't bring the QR code this year. I have that big brick one. I didn't bring it this year. Oh my God, we're 3.5 hours. I am starting to crash. Just subscribe before they walk away. Just scan this code, go to the channel it links to, and just subscribe type thing.
Well, if they're watching the screen.
It could be a sleep cam. The problem is they just close the door and see if anybody in the convention
If
center
they're
knows.
watching this stream, they can just hit the subscribe button of your people.
Well, no, out on the floor when they're looking at these tomorrow. Just hit this and then hit the Fry Bricks and subscribers. I could just actually, you know what's funny is I could leave the set of Pure Crash under the table and they'd come in like, whoa, some of the computer shit. Hey, that's mine. But you can take off whenever you want if you want. You don't have to sit. I mean, I'm probably gonna end it here pretty soon. I'm gonna have to. I'm crashing. We have public day tomorrow, so everybody, I probably gotta get some sleep here pretty soon. I gotta tear all this down. Won't be going back up in the room tonight, that's for sure. Maybe tomorrow.
Get up in the room over here.
Can be one of those TikTok streams where we can wake you up with loud noises while you try to sleep. It won't matter because tomorrow it'll be just like I'll be just sitting in the chair, just like.
It's already.
We'll repeat the Vegas. They'll have people standing around. I'll just be sitting in the chair like this. Everybody's gonna stand over me. There's one of those floating around the internet from bowling.
I would it's like a thing of cheese puffs, and when you do that, try to throw them in there.
And he's like, you guys watch too many of those crazy movies. I've seen that movie too, and I don't remember which one it is, but I remember doing that too, where they stuff it, and, trying to do whatever. I don't know.
So we went down to St. Louis for their Mardi Gras, and they had all kinds of little things that you had. Little street vendors doing funny things, and they had cheese balls. You had to throw it.
I have some cheese puffs in the room. Hoarder 66. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm starting to crash, Hoarder. We're like 3.5 hours in. This is crazy. Because what we're going against, Critical Bricks isn't streaming. They're next door. So Jesse and Larry are next door. So yeah. Not much. So we're just chilling. We're chilling at Chicago. Definitely, you're gonna want to go back and watch it and skip around some of the rerun because there were a lot of people.
Sleep in the chair. You leave the stream though.
Well, Kevin's gonna have to crash himself. He has to wake up at 5 a.m. for garage sale prep. So later, Kevin, we'll probably end pretty close to when you leave. No offense, guys, but Hinkle is the legend, and so when the legend leaves, it's especially when he makes time to come join us. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you for joining us. I knew if I pestered enough, and I told you Brian was coming, you'd come on and talk. I mean, but it really, because we're here, we're not building. We're not really doing a lot of Lego talk and stuff other than showing off sets and stuff. We're not really doing much. So it's not the normal build, sort, whatever stream. It's the stream where Reed's eyes are getting really low to his cheekbones and ready to just kind of And I actually didn't. I don't know what time. Oh, I think I got up early this morning because I was like, "What do we got to do? What do we got to do?" I don't have to. Oh, that's right. Mock has to be up by noon, so at 10 something, I kind of freaked out. Started getting in the shower and whatnot. So see you, Kevin. Yeah, you're gonna get to sleep a lot sooner than I am. That's sure. I was just Super Brian. Nice to meet you, Reed. Reed, yeah, I know. I see how it right. That's okay. Time to build. Yeah. Hoarder, where are you at? When you're saying time to build, it's 10. It's I don't have my content. I don't have my freaking glasses. My reading glasses. 10:45 here. 10:45 p.m. So what time is it where you're here? If you're starting to build. So yep. See you, Kevin. Have a good night. We'll see you later at some point. I could just, if this chair was here, I could just kind of crash out. So Little Wags did come back, grab his laptop. That's good. Yeah, I'm hitting the wall, guys. So I know we usually maybe would go 4, but saying we'll build when I get home in the AM. Oh, okay. Sounds good. Well, been away from home for a while. That's good. That's good. Well, I think we're gonna end it, guys. No offense. I'm really crashing. I want to make sure I don't crash into too many walls. Taking my computer back up to the room. So, what do we think for ending? Should we do like a regular? Should we do like a 300th episode one? I think we'll just do. We are doing D&D, but that's too much D&D. So we'll do this.